cool. All right, now I'm actually live. Hello, welcome everyone to Wednesday Night Fights, episode 32. This is the SoulCalibur 6 bracket. I am Bigpapachunk, co-running this shit as always. My co-runner.
I don't do crap, dude. You do all the work.
Well,
Cotio?
I mean, you're still the other half. I don't care.
I'm like the backup.
You film me talking about pancakes and make Twitter go crazy.
Yeah, that was
goated.
That's a promo. That's literally a promo. He's very important.
I can't believe we thought of that stuff on the spot. There was no scripting, man. I just got to keep that camera on at all times.
I mean, in front of me, I have no script, I have no filter, and I have no brain. So
it was good. Everybody loved it. People now think you're a much better TO than before.
Or for madness, one or the other.
Yeah, it was funny because I wasn't actually running any brackets. I was just running the stream that weekend, but it doesn't really matter. But anyway, so we are out here running this tournament, and I have my lovely, fantastic commentators, BeanieThuggish and Konmai. How you doing, Beanie?
It's Wednesday, my dude. It's time for Win and Freak Out Online Edition, episode 32. I am doing phenomenal.
Sweet. And then Konmai, you seem to be doing pretty good.
I exist on the internet and have continually blown several hundreds of dollars on trying to make sure my internet doesn't suck.
Oh god.
I dropped $400, no shit, on a antenna for this 4G this 5G gateway. That's my last ditch effort. This is it. If this doesn't work, I give up. I give up because I've gone through Starlink. I've tried everything. I did get I got a IQ router actually for the house, and oh man, yeah, it's nice not have to have buffer load anymore, but that's on a crappy old school DSL connection. So anyway, long story short, no, I'm actually not doing fine. I'm in suffering agony, and I really wish I had decent internet, but the only respite from that is this game, which is it's SoulCalibur is amazing. I actually watched all the VODs of Evo, and I'm like, man, I'm already having FOMO, but I was
almost all of them. I keep forgetting that I have one more to upload, but I'll probably do it tomorrow night.
I'll get them all.
You spoiled it. You spoiled that you forgot one.
Oh, it's been up on my Twitch, but
soon gone my internet.
It will never be good. No, literally, you saw that tweet. I literally called my ISP, Frontier, by the way. Frontier, you listen to this shit? Hey, they were like, oh, you've been with us for 10 years. And I'm like, oh, I think we could find new speeds for you. And I'm like, okay. Wink, wink. No, I've been on this shitty connection for 10 whole years, dude. You guys haven't even thought of actually adding
in your area.
I do. No, literally no joke. You can't even get my plan anymore because they keep.
Oh no!
It's so awkward because it's just God, dude. I don't know what to say. I hate modern internet. It's all bad too because I would love the whole oh man, Daddy Musk is saving everything. But it was cool. It's cool if you're a consumer. If you're a media consumer and you don't do gaming at a level of remote competitiveness, yeah, add to the codes, claim the codes. Don't let Daddy Musk take over the shit. I should stop calling him that, by the way.
That would be fantastic.
It sucks because it's good if you were a normie, right? But if you have your toe even dipped in just a little bit into the competitive gaming place where small disruptions are really problematic, or just playable gameplay is kind of a priority. No, it's not very good. It was good, maybe at one point when it was in beta, people were getting insane speeds and whatever, right? But now it sucks. It's not good for fighting games, and it's awful for Parsec. So obviously a no-go for me. So yeah, man, it blows. I wish I didn't have to make compromises. At some point, one day I should just fucking move, but
So that's why, again, you gotta remember, subscribe to Konmai's OnlyFans so we can move out and get new internet.
I don't have my Fansly / OnlyFans yet. Unironically, I'm pretty close to just buying. So I have a sub interest now. I've been noticing that there is a group of FGC players. Bless their hearts. They all have the same lewd VTuber model base. And I don't know why I want to hang out with them, but they seem pretty cool, but also really brazenly out there about what kind of VTuber they actually are. And it's not Nemo. Don't freak out, guys. But I'm tempted.
Everyone's not a rumor.
I'm almost tempted to buy one unironically, just because it just seems like the kind of stupid thing I would do, and just have it just be why is your model so jiggly for no reason? But it looks like Yoshibitsu, right? It just be stupid shit, right? Or make it look like asshole. I don't know. Just meme it a lot, and then slowly earn my way in because like I was just reading their Twitter randomly and they're like, wait, oh you're like a really big titty growing fox VTuber, aren't you? In bracket at Evo, and I'm just like, dead ass. This would have been. I would have loved that interaction. Just being there, I was like, wait, I know this person. This person bodied me at bracket. I got bodied by the titty VTuber.
Bro, that's how I'm trying to go out, bro.
Yo, man, that's the way, dude. I'm telling you, it's the way, the truth, the light.
All right, cool. Well, I kind of moved on because I let you do your thing, but yeah, use those Matcherino codes, !Matcherino, click the thing. Use them all up. Also, the orange contribute button, so you can donate.
Yeah, do it.
But yeah, do it. Super easy. But yeah, so we're gonna get started on this. I've given the app. I'm gonna try and get 8-way funds in Geo on stream first.
Ooh.
Yo, POG Pod. I'm excited.
I'm actually really excited for this.
8-way funds play in a while.
I haven't seen either of these guys at WNF for a while. That being said, so I'll be honest, this might be a connection nightmare. So I'm excited for this for one reason. Geo was the one who answered the clarion call. I asked on Twitter, has anybody seen the Yoshimitsu 4A plus B, 44B plus K route, which is the spin, air hit into trooper roll, right? That is one of the few hard combos in this game, I would feel. Like, it's not, like, tight, because you can just kind of hold up or whatever, but it's annoying, because you basically, instead of doing 4-4, you do 6-4. Actually, no, not 4. No, it is 6-4, because the way that the engine works is it just wants that input. But it's so rarefied now, and I had it dawn on me because I was labbing it just because I'm screwing around on my snack box, and I was like, I haven't seen this shit in a year. Like, literally, I have not seen anybody pull this off in a year. And I feel like as a result,
speaking of,
it is summoned Geo.
Shouts out to Junk Food Arcades for making like my favorite new peripheral.
Right? I honestly
making me want to get one.
I'm 100% a Junk Foods chill now. That thing has slightly changed my life. Well, I mean, it's really just it just showed me how crappy Sonwell buttons are. It's really all it is.
Yeah.
Now I can input things so much easier.
I haven't been using Sonwas for over like a year and a half now. I've been using Compa Gravities or Hori Hayabusas.
Yeah.
I might try them same Mitsus like
yeah, get some Mitsus if you want to punch stuff, man. Or yeah, go crazy and be like, I want black switches inside of my stick.
Yeah, I think at this point,
Compa Gravities have armor on grays, but I think the grays aren't that heavy. They're only like 40.
No, grays are like let me actually look this up because I'm a keyboard nerd. Armor on gray, unless they're silvers. Are they the silver ones?
They look gray. They might be silvers. Armor on.
Oh, because if they're the I think they are. Wait, Armoron's a different company. Armoron gray.
Yeah, Armoron's different from Cherry.
Let me see this.
Armoron silvers I think are different. I think Armoron silvers might be like blue equivalent.
Oh, these are weird.
Blue or red equivalent.
Yeah, they're really wide, right? Yeah.
45
grams.
TN.
That's red.
Yeah,
that's reds. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, these like those are mid, sort of mid, but not mid in a bad way, but mid like in the.
I hate that we can't say mid without it possibly being
negative, right? Yeah. But
that's crazy. That's so mid, bro. Wait, what?
Like, if you're looking for like heavy, 65 grams is kind of like where you're looking at.
Time to buy some SDB 202s and put blacks in there. Black power. My stick is actually all blacked out. My main one, so that's perfect. I can even people are like, oh, what kind of switches do you have? I can be like, I said it's all black, bro, and I open one up, boom.
But yeah, no joke. Junk Food Arcades. I actually kind of like if I ever do content creation, I'd love just to show their stuff. Like I've actually gone through probably the whole gamut of like stickless boxes. I have a hitbox. I letting my cousin borrow my Empress, which is good by the way. Empress is good for everything but Caliber, ironically.
The buttons are just too big or what?
No, they're too close together. You can't do Beast Light A on them because it's too fast. For lack of a better term, because it basically
pretty good.
It's good for every other game. Like if you're like, oh man, I really need to link this like light punch with light kick, right? Oh, that's it's butter on those.
Geo Nightmare.
Oh,
Geo playing Nightmare right now.
He has one. This is not actually that much of a meme. I'm kind of sad that he's not
what I expected against Tira.
Oh, why not? It beats 6B pressure.
I feel like she covers a lot of the spaces that Nightmare can play out with her backstab. And she also like has the range to contest when after she goes for backstab.
You know, I should probably watch the stream instead of watching the stream. Hold on, sorry about that.
Ooh, nice. Didn't get punished for that. Yeah. Away is kind of just all over Nightmare right now. I think that this is one of those matchups, especially because Tira has a lot of great armor breaking buttons. That like the armor is pretty mitigated, and then the fact that his backstep is good doesn't mean anything either, because Tira also has a great backstep and has good range to boot.
I think oh, good. Yeah. I think it's pause. I think you're right, but it's also comes down to if the Nightmare gets momentum, I don't feel like most of the defensive stuff actually plays too heavily.
Definitely more of a snowball character than Yoshi. Like and I'm not saying Yoshi's not a snowball character, because he is, right? But when Nightmare gets started, it just feels unbeatable sometimes.
I really want him to like switch to Yoshi, do some crazy stuff. But like I think Nightmare might just be the pick he's been playing in the dark. I just frankly just haven't seen Geo in a hot minute, so he might just be like, I've been labbing this character, why not? Have fun. But right now it's looking kind of funky. Interesting mid-range game coming from 8-way, going for the burb lead.
Oh, nice. Not letting that turn get taken away. Going for the soul charge immediately.
Oh, big drill. Gets
that's close.
Oh, it is close. Oh, damn.
Wow. Just sat there, respected the next option from Geo, and that next option was immediately the 2K to close out the round. I like that.
No joke. I think this connection sucks. I don't think 8-way would normally like just kind of like stand there and just take the beating.
Oh, this is East Coast to West Coast servers. Huh?
Yeah, this is two East Coast players, 2 West Coast server. So unless you have like Giga Chad Fiber, it's actually kind of rough. And I think it's sort of manifesting in terms of some of the like late game decision making. That's my guess, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll find out at the end of the chat.
You definitely don't want to make a decision on something when you can't see the screen.
Yeah.
That's probably not a good idea. Geo building another bar meter here. I like that. So now he'll have one for the next round. No matter what happens, he'll have a soul charge to counter back with if he needs to.
Yeah. All right.
Wow, you get first. Okay, I'm surprised to see that. Oh, minus.
Oh, well, I didn't have to block that.
I guess maybe he didn't step far enough, which is God bless.
Nice patience. I think he gets the kill off of this.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
AJ. Yeah, that AJ was so close to not killing.
Yeah, so much for the defensive tools, right? If you get stuck statue guarding and counter hit, it doesn't matter. You just die in one hit.
When you put it that way, Ryan, who cares about your defensive options? You can't see anything, and neither can I. Have fun.
Yeah, on paper, like I think that's what this game has always proven. That like on paper there are some pretty specifically bad matchups, but in practice, nothing is as it seems, especially when momentum gets involved. It's just, yeah, that and it's Nightmare. It doesn't, you could play really badly for almost the entire match, but if you play carefully and slow the game down, don't panic, you can win mid-screen for like basically no reason. So why not?
Yeah, especially on one of these stages without walls, right? If it's a ring out stage, especially a narrow-ish one like this, like it's kind of hard to do on like the Huang stage. But like every other stage in the game, yeah, Nightmare just kills you mid-screen.
Yeah. So like, why not worry about it? I felt like when Dratheon was playing at Evo, I really realized what the power of Nightmare was, which is like, since he plays at range 2 effectively, like the entire game, your opponents, once they start getting scared, you get a lot more mental frames because, you know, moving in is like at least a commitment of 8 frames, right? It's actually kind of hard to walk in on him once he gets momentum, even at mid-screen.
Yeah, you don't want to give away those extra frames, like where you could be reacting to something he's trying to do, like armor, low check you, quick mid, like a 3K, and then because of that, he gets to enforce even more things.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh, that was a clean duck under that.
Yeah, Tira's actually, I've come to discover that Tira has some of the most crazy good tech ducks in the game. Just like tons and tons of options to just make people not mash horizontal step checks or just like tempo moves that cover a lot of stuff on the high end.
Yeah, she's got 4A, she's got 3B and Gloomy, and then what's another great option? 3A is really good too. I believe 3A tech duck doesn't. Oh my gosh, is that gonna punish?
No,
oh, it does not.
But gets the big drill. Slap it down.
Move.
I like the 9K choice. Always thinking sort of aggressively, but not too committal. Woo.
Ooh, nice start.
These are good. Yeah, gets the round start. I lost, therefore I lethal.
You gotta love some of the lethals in this game. They're real funny little lethal hits.
I wish all of them were as cool as Yoshi's. That's for sure.
I wish Zos got a lethal hit for having 3 curses. Wouldn't that just be great? You know, just working towards your win condition and then getting rewarded.
Yeah.
It's partially sarcasm because of course he got the 3 curses. He's already rewarded.
Yeah.
Oh, and there comes that 3A that I was talking about earlier. Very good stuff. Not wanting to have to deal with maybe one of the armored checks like a 6A or 6K going for that 3A. Gio's really been a bigger fan, right, when it comes to the armor of the 6B. Ooh, tried to step a little too late there.
I think you're sort of forced to. Ooh, great lethal. All right. I haven't seen that one in a hot minute. Yeah, that was a Bigpapachunk.
What in the?
It had like no scaling.
It didn't. It just was like, hey.
I don't think that actually scales because it has it's actually 2 hits, right? It's 1 hit and then that string that is 1 input. So yeah, it probably doesn't scale.
All right, soul charge again. Get danger. Dancing
this
around.
Isn't even unfortunately this isn't even really the back foot for Gio because one bad mistake from A-Way funds could lead to him just getting run out, even from right here.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That was amazing.
Yeah, great maneuvering around. I don't. In that situation, you kind of didn't. There's not really any specific roadmap. You either commit to the high AGA, upon which you might be threatened by a tech crouching launcher, or you go. In this case, he went for the big brain. Has a long pause in neutral, just kind of chills out, and then hopes that his opponent's going to engage and then try to backstep to create some space and catch him with a 6v. But just a good old 8-way just kept running 8 different directions.
Yeah, he was being very what's the word we're looking for here? Movement heavy, right? Trying to just create a whip so that he could get the opener right there. Oh, speaking of movement heavy,
Laval.
Gio trying to do the same and unfortunately getting cooked.
Actually, you can add 66K into the list of stuff that beats armor too. He did the face slide.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, great
terrifying
block.
Wow, amazing block.
Takes a plus range, goes in that case, smart.
That was
fancy.
Now that was that's how you speed your way back into a game, right? Like at that point, Gio definitely had all of the advantage, right? At least mentally, right? So that GI was basically like a little quick reset, like, hey, slow down.
Yeah, made the attempt, but ain't way smart. Like no dumb play here. Just like sometimes the best option is to do nothing, let your opponent kill themselves.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to beat that armor with the 60K. That's exactly
on scale time.
Yeah, that is more than her CE. That is ridiculous.
Oof. Speaking of CE damage, though, right there. Woo. Hey, front counter. Yeah, good choice. Hit him with a slow mid. Can't step duck or do anything fancy. Get caught in timing. Oh, Uno B. That works offline, guys. I've seen it done offline.
I've seen people get hit by 1B offline. Yeah.
Like there's no such thing at this point. There's no such thing as an online low. Actually, the irony here is that online lows are now categorized primarily by good lows that, as opposed to like crappy lows that you would think are less blockable.
Yeah, it's just like that low is really good, so I have to block it. It's like, okay, well that means it's an online low.
Yeah. Whereas like 1B or like Sophie 1A, like that's an online low in the sense, but nobody really considers them online because they're just they somehow work more offline.
There's just so many things on the mental stack, right? That even when something feels completely reactable, the players on the other end, for everyone in the chat, right? Oh my gosh, he tried to step that, getting cooked here.
Yeah, he's getting fried.
I think he's going to go for the mid. I do not think he's going to go for the throw.
Oh, he didn't get too lucky though.
He tried to call out that 9K. Did you see that with the B6 there?
Yeah. That's pretty hot. Oh, almost gets back except caught, but the second part of the string whiffs. Weesh.
Doesn't have a bar meter though.
Oh, a GI again.
Really, yeah.
His downfall. Too much tempo on the side of 8-way. This is a good match. Oh no! Oh, nice call out.
That was great. Yeah, using that bar of meter to just kind of stifle the offense there,
and
getting Gloomy Coda. I didn't realize that's what he was fishing for there. He did that specifically because he knew he was going to give him Gloomy Coda. Amazing awareness from A-Way.
Yeah. Anyway, knowing the character really well. Oh yeah. What?
Yeah, it was a splat because A-Way actually did a jumping attack.
Yeah. All right, A-Way coming in. Headache.
Not using the bar meter yet, trying to maybe get some offense without it first, so that he has a comeback mechanism. He's gonna have to use it here. Does not have another choice. Final
guesses. Oh,
and the interaction was wrong.
That was crazy.
That was a good choice, right? I like what Gio attempted to do there because Away was really weaselly a lot of times after blocking something that made him minus. He would go for like a quick step into something like a 6B or a 3A. Like he was trying to kind of make Gio not be able to use as many horizontals, right? And then instead there, while he was back against the wall where stepping will probably just get you killed against Nightmare, he just goes for a super tech jump.
Oh shit, I gotta play Sly.
Good
I'll
luck.
see y'all later. I'll be back soon. I'll just... I saw what happened to Ramon, man. I don't tell you.
The wind guides you, my friend.
Yeah. That's what I mean. The wind's gonna drive me to my grave.
Chad Warden here, yo. Let's go, Nitty.
PS triple. Alright. So he's gonna do that. In the meantime, we're gonna get Anton and Pheromontris.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Anton is one of the Volta players we actually don't see too often, but he's a very, very, very strong player up against what I'm going to categorize as the best Zos, who still is active.
Yeah.
Or for any other Zos players who are offended by that, just be as good as Pheromontris.
I mean,
yeah, it's kind of hard, dude. Believe me, I tried.
just don't get hit. Just be right every time.
Yeah, it's what's the holy trinity of good advice? It's just hit them, don't get hit, and just guess right. That's the holy trinity.
Yeah.
Why would you be offended by that? Some people get offended by things that they shouldn't. You know that. It's the internet.
Some people are very, very sensitive.
What the fuck? Come on, man. How you just gonna trick me like that? Is this a button check? Or is he going into this?
Well, to be fair, it is Anton.
I just didn't expect the ass drop.
Battle 1. Fight.
Okay. So this is God, this is like what, like probably one of the most cursed matchups in SoulCalibur that's gone back and forth a lot.
Yeah, it's went from Ass to favorite to Zos favorite to Ass to favorite to Zos favorite. And it was actually Zos favorite most of SoulCalibur's season.
Yeah.
And I still think if it's not Zos favorite, it's very even, right? Like, so the things that Astro's gonna do are gonna blow up Zos, but it's gonna be for like small increments of damage, right? Like you're not getting huge things, right?
Yeah.
You're usually getting small stuff like bull rushes. But whenever Zos gets something that's gonna blow up Astroth, it's usually something like a 6BB lethal hit, right? Because most of the time whenever Astroth's whipping a button, from ranges where Zos can punish it, he can reposition himself to get that lethal hit.
Right. And it's also just because of the way Zaz controls space.
Oh,
Okay.
That was crazy, dude.
Okay. Never mind. Yeah. As I was trying
That's
to
a
say,
tech crouch.
yeah. Just the way that like Zaz has really good control of like the pacing and spacing in battle, like, and Astroth just has no like frames of his own to like do anything. It's just like Astroth plays the normal game where he just has to guess right, but he has to do it like even harder and has to not whiff grabs like that.
I think his best, the best frames we're gonna get from Astroth, right, in this matchup are gonna be like 5BA or Bull Rush, right? If you land one of those two things, you're in a really advantageous position to get Zos. You're at a range where Zos can't really match.
Oh, he went for the reset there, but Anton got out of it.
Oh, sidesteps goes for the wrong option though. Okay, I like how he counter soul charge back. That was pretty smart.
Also, these
Just
matches
gonna
are
play
going
the neutral
so fast. Oh, that's dead.
Yeah, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, like the game, the counter, like the gameplay and just the APM is. I don't know. This game, it feels like this game is running in like fast, like speed time.
Yeah, they're actually playing Sonic the Hedgehog right now.
Yeah, they're trying to get those chili dogs.
See, yeah, that's exactly what I mean, right? You see that range that Zos is left at, right?
Yeah.
The best thing that he's gonna have that's gonna be able to reach in most situations there's gonna be something like a 6A, but if he goes for a 6A, he can just bull rush again like Anton did there the second time.
Good dog runs up. Okay, soul charge. Get some of the charge back. Good.
Oh, doesn't commit. I like that. Just baiting him out there. Oh, I get the back throw, even though it's breakable. That is so much damage. One more interaction, he might be able to take this.
Firmentor's just stepping as much as he wants. Azeroth
He
can't
doesn't
do
want to have to
anything.
deal with the bull rush. It's really hard for Zos to step bull rush, so I understand why he's just mashing it.
Second string, the second hit. I
Yeah,
forget that. I
second hit
forget that all the
syndrome,
time.
baby. That's my favorite.
I forget that all the time. Also, don't play Zas like ever, so I always forget it. But, yeah.
Oh, I like that staggering 6A. Doesn't want to finish any strings here. But I like how he evened up all those pokes. Yeah, he gets hit. That's not a tick crouch button. Just looks like one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't tell what he hits. I was like, oh, is he dead?
You know, man, if 3A tech crouched, I would actually cry for nerfs. Like, how people are like 3A is broken. I would be like, yeah, fucking nerf this shit. Yeah, just see him again. It'll win you the game. Just do it.
Yeah. C neutral. Ooh, bro, it's not reactive. Oh, counter hit. That's good.
He didn't even need it.
Anton looking kind of. He's looking kind of spicy.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, this is pretty nice.
Battle 1. Fight.
Okay, just immediate. Very much like, all right, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah, I like the round start there. Just starting off with full aggression. That first match, it was a lot of patience in neutral, right? They were trying their best to kind of feel each other out. But now, Fairmunches is just going full in. He's still trying to step there, still trying to move around. Just not giving Anton any respect here. Doesn't showing him zero respect. Holy shit!
Yo, Voldo looks a lot more jacked than I remember him being.
Yeah, this Voldo's
Right?
kind of big, dude. Oh, not sidesteppable. Unfortunately, thought he could go for it. Now it's gonna be a mix-up. He's gonna guess right. Oh, I think actually if he gets thrown here, yep. I like Anton's logic there, right? Going for that crouch throw because what life Zos had left, if he had just gone for the actual CE, he was dead. So he assumed that Fairmuntress would be aware of that and tried to go for like the level 2.
So throw breaks.
Ooh, I like that. Wow, catching
Oh
the
my
whip
gosh.
even though it was actually a high. That's so much fucking damage. Holy shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, that's just ass things. Ooh, counter hit with the soul attack. Goes to 6B.
That was fucking crazy. Oh my, it's so hard to step that, man.
Hey, you step full crouch 3K.
You can if you just mash it.
Yeah, if the stars are aligned properly.
Oh,
Speaking of the stars being aligned, he didn't guess right.
I feel like Anton ate too many rats, and that's why he's so big right now.
Probably.
Yeah, the money pit doesn't have much other food, right? So them fried rats definitely added on the pounds.
Must eat rats. Oh, the sidestep. Just from gets the tech trap.
Gets the relaunch. Yeah, I like that. He's gonna go for another relaunch. He does, but Anton doesn't fall into it. I like the front throw there.
Okay, yeah, trying to 6B. I think he's trying to fish out that back step or something.
I like that. Going for the not going for the 6K there. The reason why you didn't go for 6K is because the life at that point is so low that you'd rather just take the more advantage frames off of 5A.
Stomp, soul charge, get some pressure going.
Ooh, nice sidestep. That's terrifying. You might be dead.
Okay, good break. Yeah, break for your life. Oh wait.
Well,
Oh, he's dead.
You know, yeah. Sometimes you just guess wrong at the ring edge, and then you die.
I mean, it's a throw. It's always 50-50, right?
The funny thing is, right, the front throw wouldn't have killed there, but just the threat of the front throw, damage-wise, made him want to, like, actually just break it. I wonder if he's going to get big damage off this. Yeah, he does.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
oh,
reset.
doesn't get the
Damn.
full reset
That's
there,
dead.
but still closes out that
Holy
round
shit.
with the perfect.
Start again anew once you're reborn.
Okay, Konmai's back. I'm going back to
Yeah,
quiet
go do
mode.
your thing. I got washed, so that shit was fast.
1. Fight.
All right. It's kind of weird because it's like, I haven't been hanging out enough to clearly know that Anton plays this character, but
Yeah, I
he
just
clearly
clearly know
does.
Anton had an Astro, but his Astro is definitely clean. I can't knock the attempt here. I guess when you really think about it, Astaroth plays in the same spaces as Zos, right? So if you're not the one being impatient, right? If you're not the one swinging first, a lot of times you're just going to be able to counter poke what Zos is doing, like that, just like that, and gets the
Goodbye.
round for it.
I guess like I'm trying to think of all the stuff that Astaroth does that Voldo doesn't. I mean, obviously the grapple game is different. I don't know how to describe this. I feel like the Astaroth game plan relies on its you know, having a couple of really good moves, for lack of a better term. Mostly out of bull rush and then having throw and then being able to zone out.
Rush, and then in certain instances like that, armor, right? A lot of armor actually is pretty bad versus Zoss in this matchup. But if you ever catch through a string with an armor button, right? Because they're all only 2 hits. If you ever hit the second hit of a string with an armor button, you're actually in the clear to do whatever you were going to do off that armor button, which is really nice.
Actually,
Anton is playing Nooch here. That's exactly what I was worried about in the earlier games, right? If Astaroth does whiff, Zoss does get a pretty decent punch.
Oof, there it is again. Yikes. I actually, now I think about it, yeah, you know, they operate at similar ranges. Like, granted, like you want to scare your opponent to slowing down so you can throw the crap out of them. What up?
Fuck. Revan, thank you for $75 in the Matcherino, and Socrates for $25. We're already over 100.
W, $100 already.
Man, we rich. What the hell?
Bro, Revan going ham. Holy shit.
I think it's because it's his last WNF for a hot minute, so make sure you give him a good spanking in the bracket.
Damn. We're gonna miss you for a bit.
Yeah.
Come back soon, please. We need more Hong players.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, all 2 of you.
Coming in. Damn, he actually turned that run around so well off of that Soul Charge. Oh, not like
no.
this.
Oh, no.
No.
The rats! The rats! Kill
battle
the rats!
Damn.
Kill the rats!
Someone's got the copy pasta somewhere.
What an option.
Anton.
Clutching that out with the reverse ring
Well
out.
played. Well
You
played.
know, we talk about Zoss's reverse ring out game, right? But that was pretty dirty.
Actually, so I kind of pieced together the puzzle. This actually makes sense for Anton. So hear me out. Voldo is actually functionally a mid-range character. His up close, yeah, okay, he has it when back turn, but most of the game, in like bad situations, you basically play at the same range as Astaroth. Except in the case of Astaroth, you have pretty big reward, and more specifically, you could really force your opponent to just stop mashing. And because you basically just kill them if they mash, right? And I think, yeah, because like I've seen Anton play, and he's very meticulous, smart, and he likes using his advantages. And I feel that like, yeah, Voldo is one of those characters that he has good tools, but they're good in like a soft sense, but they're not like, hey, you just lost, you idiot, don't ever do that to me again, kind of vibe.
Yeah, he has to.
There it is.
He has to
Two
play
things got it.
significantly harder to do the things that Astaroth does very well simply, right? Like he does it very simply with bigger buttons and bigger reward, usually without all of the extra effort and possible input, like what's the word I'm looking for? Mistakes and inputs.
Yeah, I mean, like Anton said, it makes sense because no option overload. You've used 5 buttons, and that's actually kind of true.
Exactly.
You have best in class, like a best in class, like two like AA length, AA like an AA, right? You have a BA, right? Very very good ice, like get away from me tools and slow down the game, and then like up close you have throw, and then for all the other shenanigans you have an incredible tech crouch that advances and is basically unstoppable. So the game sort of gets reduced to this, like, okay, do I have their timing? All right, I forced them to have a predictable timing because they're slowing down, right? And then yeah, you just pop them, and then like you do 6B and they die, right? Like you do like 1 trillion damage. Like what are they gonna do?
Yeah, he enforces the game plan of if you mash, I kill you very well, because he also has a win condition for when you finally make them stop mashing.
You guys are degenerates.
No, the rat copy pasta is one of the greatest literary creations of our time. Like Hemingway, a bitch.
Oh yeah, no, I'm so thankful to Toothpaste because they gave me the entire script of that because they like have it, and I read the like a chunk of it, but not all of it, and it's just it's great. It's like, bro, this is the best Warhammer fanfic ever.
Isn't it great? Yeah, it's like Vermintide except in text form.
Exactly.
Is this Word? This is Word versus Toothpaste.
Oh, Word?
Yes, yeah. Upcoming now is Word versus Toothpaste, and Toothpaste looking a little inspired, but
yeah,
also
I don't think so.
Not inspired, not unfortunately. I'm going back to the one.
I also think that matchup sucks. You have a character who can basically zone you out. They might not have as good risk reward on their options, but Ivy basically has the better throw, and then just like plays the same game plan but at a longer range, and then has more annoying Oki at mid range as well.
I just got a funny YouTube comment.
Oh, you did?
I love getting the notification. 2B's moveset is so toxic, such a garbage character.
I love YouTube commenters because they're just built good.
They really
if you
are.
watch YouTube videos, that's fine. Like once you start the rabbit hole of commenting on YouTube videos with your opinion, it's over. You can't take it back. Someone's gonna read that and be like, "This guy said something really dumb." Oh, he tried to RE through that. Really interesting fucking word there.
Goes for the classical mix-up. The splits on the lows. Smart.
I think that this is actually a pretty solid matchup for Huang.
Yeah, I think Huang likes this one.
Yeah, I don't think that Ivy can zone Huang as easily, right? He has a really, really nice mid to long range buttons, and then he also just has the talisman tools to be able to kind of counterpoke Ivy from longer range.
I think this is pretty even. It's like, because like Ivy's matchups are pretty much feast or famine, I feel. Like those characters that just don't let you play the game. But in this case, you know, it doesn't matter. You're still Ivy. You know, you're still the best character according to Event Hubs, who clearly do the game better than us.
Man, I fucking love Event Hubs too.
I can't believe they were right. That's crazy.
Look, they have to be right. Look at this. This is so bro.
Big drop. This is gonna be a huge punish. I love Owl.
You actually jinxed it. That was
I literally jinxed it. I gave him the worst punish possible.
You were like, this punish is gonna be so sick.
This punish is gonna like end the entire Valentine life like family tree.
I don't think she has any children. I guess she has one child.
Lightning storm.
That was sick.
That was actually cool.
I guess she has one child. Mom?
She does now. Impregnated by freaking this man's sword.
That was a little graphic. All right. If you guys are under the age of 18, make sure you don't watch Huang Super.
Yeah, sheesh.
It's okay. They have to click the thing to get my channel.
Yeah.
Remember Sabin found out?
Yeah, Sabin found out the hard way that he had to be an adult.
That's good because I won't say that all of our commentary is 100% PG-13.
It is not. Chop, chop, chop.
Ooh, okay.
We break those offline? I mean, online, down. Nice. Ooh.
I like the
good tackle play.
Yeah,
hey, he caught it.
Jesus.
Dude, that was a flex.
And that's definitely one of those moments, right, where if you get in your opponent's head on that interaction, they're dead because it's an unbreakable throw. Like, there's no breaking that, right? There's no misinput after where I do a 3B into a combo. It's just I'm using this unbreakable throw on you.
That was sick.
Keep it simple. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. That's my favorite card game rule, and you can probably use it for fighting them too.
I wish you could do that in like Yu-Gi-Oh, but everything has to be 14 paragraphs.
No, I play very easy decks. Keep it simple, stupid. What do you mean?
Oh,
I play the bird deck.
And this man kept it simple by just being like, you know what, CS in every situation. You got to backstep too.
I like that not only did it catch a backstep, it caught a backstep on Toothpaste's own advantage. Like, Toothpaste was plus there, and he went for the backstep to try to get an option out. Oh.
Yo, this man got
a little too patient there.
Yeah, I got caught statue blocking. It's kind of funny because you kind of don't. I've noticed that Ivy's almost have been getting away with this. It's like borderline tech. They'll go for 4 hits, so they're like, okay, they're gonna be good enough to get the last one, and then they flub it, but they still have the mental frames afterwards.
Oh, that was an amazing anti-air. Unfortunately, he didn't actually call it out with the right thing. He needed to do, what was that, B6 there? B2 there? B8, whatever.
Oh, this is actually going to be really good. But I actually don't know the move notification, but don't matter. Wakes up with a K. Yes. Well, actually, Huang's in the doghouse right now. He's down 2 rounds. Okay, soul charge.
-2, but that soul charge, as long as he doesn't use too many talismans here, he's not going to be in an awful situation, right? He's just got to try to win this without using as many talismans as possible. And he's doing a pretty good job of that, getting the mix there.
Surprised he didn't do the unbreakable throw there.
Oh, you're right. I don't know why he didn't either. That's very strange. Huh, good call out.
Input, maybe. Oh, yeah.
He's going to be at -1, even if he wins this round here.
That's fine. -3 isn't that bad. He's not dead, but he's pretty close. Ooh, word. Woo.
Word put out something like slightly reactable on the screen to see if Toothpaste was going to be reactive, and he was. He reacted with the GI. Immediately canceled it into that skull. Very nice stuff.
It's kind of, I like the flavor of old school right there. It's a very classic form of like baiting out the GI. Just use movement. Nothing fancy. Just like run up, make them think that they're about to get kicked or something. Because like, actually, that's a good choice. Because
he did a run up. I think that was a run up like 5-8 into a cancel.
Oh,
he actually canceled a button in his face. Yeah.
Yo, that's SC. That's definitely SC2.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was super old school. Very classic.
Oh. Yep. That's a hoary mid basically. You gotta be careful. Big stomp. Okay, this is Toothpaste Unleashed. The cap is off.
Oh. Speaking of Toothpaste Unleashed, he's gonna be unleashed into this wall. Oh my god.
Ooh, wait. Okay, it ain't over yet. Oh, great GI A plus B. Yikes.
Oh, nice. That was terrible.
That was a really good choice of the auto GI though. Slow enough to beat fast options, and also has the baked in auto GI to beat the everything else under the sun. Okay, sweeps the leg. Christmas tree. Ho ho ho.
I like that. Yeah, just going for the small punch, you can get on that GI.
Oh, really exquisite challenge right there. Good aggression. Bop, bop. Oh, go again, fancy. I like it. Getting out the wet food.
Yeah, fancy food. Opening up a can, but it's not a can of the generic food, right? Oh,
there's the
opening
can.
up a can of the what bag?
There that is.
Or as Yipes would call it, right? A can of the bus ass.
Bus ass. Yeah, we none of us are Yipes though. Number one commentary rule: don't try to copy Yipes.
Oh no, I just had to quote Yipes. I'm not copying. No,
Yeah.
never. I don't have the energy for that. Like I love the energetic commentators, but I'm not that. Oh, rope him up, pull him in. God, I wish that were me. Oh, that was clean. Trying to go for the mix up there, does not let him fall for it.
Man, you sound like Crazy J right now, bro.
That's good. I just snuck that in there, right?
Oh, damn though. Good execution though. Gets the whole thing.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta sneak in the innuendos sometimes, you know. Nobody notices.
You know, I'm always there, watching with my beady little eyes.
What did you just say?
I've commentated with a chapter before, so I'm always what the fudge? My God, that was so cool.
Interactions here, like the counterplay they have unlocked for these situations, is really smart.
Ooh, lightning storm and the unbreakable crab. Is that not gonna scale at all?
No,
okay, it does a
not
little bit.
kill.
Iron Will. Okay, gets dragged in though.
I hope he just goes for the regular combo.
No,
yep,
yeah, I actually going for the smart stuff, keeping the turn. But you gotta be careful. 1 -12 thing, get the hands.
And he sidesteps and takes that turn back, immediately gets the kill. Good stuff from Toothpaste.
I was actually kind of scared because if you saw Evo, you know what happens when you try to punish that move.
Oh yeah, sometimes you just get retracked, you know.
Yeah, sometimes you get retracked, but the spacing was impeccable, the timing was good, and that move was hella fast. So give him the I-12 slap, put the yellow on there, splash the gold all over the place. Whew. Oh man, that was cool. That was a lot of wild interactions. It's actually too caught up in like the hype.
Match.
Ooh, Arkin versus Nitty.
Whoa, Nitty's back. I was wondering why he was in chat.
At demon hours time. Actually, it's not demon hours. This is normal hours, but
This is normal hours. But any time that Nitty is playing SoulCalibur, it's demon hours.
yeah, it is demon hours for the other player. Like you're just like, man, I'm really not liking this right now. Ouch. No, please, no more.
It's like, damn, I'm really going through it.
Oh, what the fuck? I gotta play Revan? Ah, damn. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Good luck.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
I believe. Always believe. He'll take a game.
All right, so yeah. Also, again, big shouts out to Revan and Socrates for putting that money in the Matcherino, bringing us already to $104. We very much thank you. If you haven't already yet, !Matcherino, go ahead, click that link, sign into your account, click that blue claim code button and that right sidebar for me real quick, and use those free promo codes. Costs you absolutely nothing. You just have to have a Matcherino account, and that's free and easy to set up. So
You're allowed to use basically whatever social media you want for it, which means that any of you in here right now watching on the Twitch with a Twitch account don't have an excuse. I'm watching you. I know you have a Twitch account. I'm watching.
Whoa. Man, I'm tired. I'm tired, and watching this game makes my brain work harder, which just makes me more tired, and yeah. But this game is sick.
Wait, you turn your brain on when you watch and play the game? Uh-oh. I knew I was doing something
I have
wrong.
to use my brain so hard.
I try to live life using my brain as little as possible.
Yeah, but I have to memorize I-14 punishes.
Oh, true. Yeah, you have stab. Yeah.
I have to
My
do
I-14
things.
punish is kind of doo-doo, so I don't really think like the only ones that I try to remember are the I-12s. I'm like, ooh, that's a free curse. Ooh, that's some purple stuff. That's the grape right there.
Yeah, I have to remember frame data. I have to remember punishes. I have to play neutral. It's
Wait.
hard.
Did you say you have to remember frame data? Frame data ruins fighting games. What are you talking about? I'll never let it go. That was just the worst tweet I ever read. Maybe not the worst. I'm sure if Hitler had a Twitter, we'd have some pretty bad tweets, but it's up there.
There's a couple fighting game devs who basically said the exact same thing, where they're just like, we don't really.
What do you
we
need
don't,
frame data in the game for? What do you?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like we don't want the players to worry about the frame data. And it's like, no, we just want them to like play and experiment and like figure out the game and like their own things. Like, no, I want the frame data so I can just get the optimal
numbers.
now.
Give me the numbers.
Yeah. Or what was I think there was like an argument that would go on, and it was either Furby or someone came up and was like, so yeah, back in the old Street Fighter days, like when Japan would come over, we'd go over there, and Japan would just always smoke us. It's because Japan had the frame data and we didn't, so they knew optimal things, and we were just kind of figuring it out. It's like, so yeah, frame data is very helpful.
If Hitler had a Twitter, he'd use it to say frame data ruins fighting games. Damn, Hitler is truly a villain. Truly.
I feel like if Hitler had a Twitter, he'd be doing other things on it, but... Speaking of Nitty, where are you at? Oh, okay, there we go. I heard the ping.
Hey, don't yell at Nitty. We'll hear the patented "suck my balls."
I want to hear the suck my balls. I also want to keep the bracket going so I can run on time.
Remember, Captain Planet was sickened by the aura of Hitler. That's how big of a bad he was.
Is that wait, what? I don't remember that arc.
Yeah, I don't remember that either. I don't remember a lot of Captain Planet though. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. How fucking old am I?
Bro, we're way up there. All right, here we go. Arc and Nitty, Taki and Zaz, as expected. On
a stage like this, I think that this is pretty bad for our group.
Yeah. A lot of Taki's evasiveness kind of comes to nothing.
Puts her in
this.
bad situations, possibly when they're bring out.
Yeah, I think the main thing she just has is some good frames. If she can get Meki out and whatnot, it's kind of good. Speaking of the 4BA, all right, well, that challenges with 4BA again, but someone's. Bruh.
Yeah, that's Pog W. Who's giving up the round?
That'd be Nitty, yeah.
I love that he was trying to do the jump off.
Yeah, okay.
Man, not having your button set is the worst. You know, that's what all that time was for, but he wasn't there for the button check and to do that because he didn't realize he was supposed to be in the setup.
How you know you've been playing ranked for a little bit too long, but all right, we're going back into it and classic Nitty RE randomly. 3BA
I like
hold.
the attempt there. Yeah.
That time Arc. The combo drops. Okay.
Yeah, he's
this
been
time.
doing a good job of blowing up these highs, even when he doesn't get like a huge punish, right? Just disincentivizing Nitty from using full crouch 3A is pretty good.
Ooh, good challenge, nice.
I8 challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's such a big tool in this matchup because again, Zaz kind of playing the frame game, just not letting you do stuff like just talking just challenge with an I8 and like that makes everything you want to do scarier.
Even the I-10ers for the most part, it's kind of hard for Zaz to kind of do those like those mental check like frame trains where he's like slightly minus or slightly plus
Yeah.
or 0, and he's making everything feel like it's his turn. It's harder to do that against the IT.
Ooh, nice. Good duck.
Oh, he didn't immediately challenge. I think he went for a 5A and then tried to block in between, right? So that he wouldn't have to hold the mix up if Arca was blocking. But he did it slightly too early and got cooked. Oh, is this going to be a ring out? It is. Nice. Not going for the K6, using that. Wait, the K6 would have sent the. No, it would have sent the right way.
Either way, you got it. Works.
Yeah, I think that's actually more meter. He has 2 bars, but it's always nice to think about your meter. Be up.
Good 2-2B into the good combo. Ooh, good sidestep
I
avoids
like
bomb.
that. That is sidestep. Not using the
again.
4K there.
Yeah, not really going for lethal hit. I don't really know why. Maybe he doesn't need the meter.
I think the lethal hit sets up for like a better guard crush situation, but right now Nitty doesn't need it. Starting to get his foot back in the water here. He was dipping around in the kiddie pool, but now he's on the deep end again.
Yeah. I'm swimming. All right. 3BA challenge
The
full
I
A.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, that's dead.
Yeah.
And there we go. Yeah, 4BA, good challenge. I mean, tech crouches, it comes up really fast. It's kind of hard for his ass to really deal with because this is, I mean, again, he's a beefier character, so not the fastest.
Oh,
okay.
that was really good. Didn't go for the A6 there, but I still like the option of the bomb, right? Getting the extra frames there and setting up, because don't you need those? You need the rune hits for some lethal hits she has, correct?
I believe so. It's one of like the more like awkward ones where it's like, oh hey, I have this. No, I can use it. Not like, oh, I'm going for this.
Why was Arca
challenges the
why
OP.
is Arca stepping so much with that without a Nitty having a bar of meter? But either way, it worked out. The immediate next interaction, he turned the tables.
I think Arc is trying to play in a way to discourage 3B or 3A gameplay. And so he's just trying to feel like he steps freely, which okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's the 3A fiend.
Yeah, 3A is a legitimate tool. Oh, it's terrifying.
Alright, challenges again.
Oh, I like the A6 is really good there, right? It's only a few frames slower, and it's a mid, which means now Zos can't just like freely full crouch 3K out of it.
Oh, you went for the ring out low. Oh, but gets the A6 lethal. That's dead.
Speaking of ring out,
That was a good sidestep. Really good sidestep. Oh, that connects just
that
barely.
was unfortunate.
Yo, Zaz.
Yo, you need to slim down a little bit, bro. Look, bulking up season's over, bro. It's summer, it's hot outside. Slim down a little bit, all right? Oh, I think that's game. Oh, doesn't get the ring out there.
Yeah. Taki's guard is going really bad. Those 3As
He's
are...
trying so hard to get this ring out. He wants it so bad.
Yeah. He's gonna splat. And the 3B launch.
Oh, and the 3B launch into the immediate ring out, right? Doesn't even press any buttons to give him the chance to potentially air control his way back into the ring. Good stuff from Margaret.
Yeah, arc move. Yeah, that was yeah, that was pretty good. So, yeah, I think it was again. I guess we kind of talked like it's not like necessarily the best thing sort of for Taki, at least on that stage, but it didn't really matter because Arcraze just again Taki has really good frames. That for the 4BA into possession, like using that to challenge when Nitty was like either slightly plus or 0 like all the time, was just constantly coming out, and he was just having a hard time kind of like just dealing with it like the whole time, and that was just I don't know. Yeah, Arc just kind of kept going with it because it was working.
Yeah, he was definitely keeping that 4BA in his back pocket as a good like check for any of the things that Zos is usually going to use in those 0 frame situations. Yeah, I think the reason why that works, Nitty, I'm not entirely sure, but I think the reason why that worked is because tech forward into soul charge. If you do that and they're really close to you, you get hit because it's I6. So you're teching forward and they're already recovered. So you're just hoping that their next attack isn't going to hit you before you soul charge. And because he was closer, it was just I-16. So I don't know what the frames on teching are, right? That's the fastest way to possibly get off the ground. Yeah. But unfortunately, because it's the fastest way to get off the ground, he's close to you. He has a 16 frame 3B. That's pretty good. Hi, Konmai.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm fucking salty.
Okay, what else is new?
Oh, yeah, no kidding, right? God, fucking did.
You know what I do whenever
Just so
I'm
we play
salty?
Yoshi in
I eat-
peace, my guys. No, I'm
I eat
joking.
popcorn. It helps.
It don't help, dude. Anyway. I'm
never
surprised
just
that interaction
enjoyed
worked
some
too,
popping
because
corn?
yeah, soul. Wait, no, yeah. Normally, Soul Charge, get up Soul Charge. Yeah, teching, you're actually. It should be your turn.
You'd have to know how plus that knockdown is because it's I-16. So because it's I-16, he's immediately going for a button, right? And then he needs 6 frames before the Soul Charge comes out. Is Soul Charge I-6 or is it I-2? I'm not tripping, right? It's I-6?
I think it's I6.
Yeah, so it's I-6. That means that if that knockdown was plus 10 and he techs forward, he's somewhere in a weird range where he gets hit. Invincibility on I-4. Oh. Okay. So that means it has to be that knockdown has to be like plus 12 or something. What the fuck? Hey, that seems kind of broken.
Yeah, I guess like the recovery frames. Yeah, to wake up. Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to lab it.
Yeah, somebody check that. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, 1 and 3. Yeah, actually, yeah. Hold up.
It'd have to be like a plus 12 knockdown.
Punishment time.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, that seems right. Tragically, that was
That's fucked
Soul
up.
Charge is good on the offense. Damn.
So here's moving into winner's quarters. This is Infectious and Incendiate.
Ooh, I was hoping for the mirror, but instead I got the Sean Wall. See how it goes.
This is gonna be interesting. Like you have like the wildest possible Ivy on the planet versus the person who probably knows Ivy better than anybody at this moment. But I guess it doesn't matter when you're just wilding out and you get the wall combos that last for 6,000 years.
Like you can know Ivy, right? But can you know Infectious Ivy, right? That's what matters. Oh, what the fuck?
I think we're both mystified at this point.
This game, we learn new things about this game every single day.
Every week, there's always something else we find out about this cursed game. Alright, 6XB, nice chase down. Just eliminating the space because 6XB is an I-16, like, backstep killing demon tool, for lack of a better term. Oh, wall splat. Ooh.
Oh, I like the throw break there. Damn, Incendiate is just all over him. Trying to keep his back towards the wall here. Thrusting movement. I can't believe that's considered a thrusting move. Wow. I mean, it makes sense. But that one doesn't really, that's not really a thrust. It's more like a twirl. But, you know, it's fine. I don't write game logic. Okay, I've tested game logic, but I've never written game logic, so it's fine.
Whew. Interesting timings.
You can't soul charge out of soul charge ground splat 3B. Wow. It is, that means it is plus 12 or plus 14 knockdown. That's fucked up. Hey, I was right.
Okay, over here, doing the flips, not taking his turn. Kind of interesting. Little knowledge gap there.
Oh, I like how he tried to check with that tripping for his K.
A nice pokes on the toes. Ooh, really going for the toes. Give me those shoes. Hey,
Ooh, again. Yeah, she said, I like you, Jays. Let me hold them.
Ooh, yo, the cancel into the forbidden move. You barely see that tool. That's the Fukatsu K from
I like
Ivy.
that move because whenever you see it, sometimes you're just like, wait a minute, I got hit, and you're like, oh fuck, that's a mid.
Yeah, it's just one of those weird moves that it's kind of like reviled because I don't think it's particularly. I don't think it's safe on block or something, but it's got its uses, and I like it when it just pops up out of nowhere. Okay, again, him schmixed for 6 years.
Not trying to like steal a turn back. You're trying to play as patient as possible with the way. I like that.
Woo.
Oh, that was clean.
It's so smart. Infectious is playing actually very cleverly, knowing that his opponent knows that they know the timings after certain strings, so just opting to get out of them to keep the tempo turn.
He's trying his very best not to. Yeah, he was trying so hard not to give him that. He was trying so hard.
He ran, like, Incendiate ran in front of Infectious for like at least 6 months. Just kept running. And at some point he
And I ran I ran
so
so
far away.
Exactly.
Yeah, flock of seagulls right here, right now. That was pretty. That was cool.
Yeah, that's kind of accurate, right? Because a flock of seagulls is pretty annoying, and so is fucking Xianghua. You know?
Hard agree. Man, it's crazy how good top players get like mental frames, and you're just able to do cool shit like that.
Yeah, like you see them do that, and you're like, damn, I want to do cool shit like that. Why does everyone mash on me?
It really came down to the fact that like top players know how to make people feel stupid for doing their own thing. And that's what it comes down to. It's you can't bottle that. It just comes down to like, can you make people second guess themselves by interrupting them at every turn? Well, speaking of getting interrupted though, 6-6A, hold into 6 trillion damage. Why not?
Oh my gosh, so much mix off of that. Look how much life he got off just that. There was no combos in that situation.
Yeah, just turn after turn after turn after turn.
I think that's no, not death.
Nice blocks. But trying to get out, play D. Interesting panic, Ari.
Definitely panic RE.
Oof, oof. Okay, nice. You see a lot of proactive offense from Infectious. He's just like, I want to keep throwing out moves and hope my opponent runs into them, which is fine. I think he hasn't been like punished for it.
Yeah, he's kind of doing like the Tekken one jab thing, right? Where in Tekken, a lot of times people one jab as people are approaching, just to kind of stuff their approach. He's doing it with bigger buttons, but he's basically just kind of hoping, kind of like that. He's kind of just hoping that he can get a decent enough reward.
Real
That is a ring out. That's a ring out.
No.
Oh no.
No, but was that like a real reset? Like that was actually some of the filthiest stuff I've ever seen. Speaking of filthy, you're gonna get cleaned up though, because Sublimating Blade gonna put on that like Tide Pod energy onto you. Man, that was crazy. The Infectious like reset was actually like the grossest thing I've ever seen. Just tragically just put to rest, but that was so cool.
Ooh, that's gonna be big damage. Oh, maybe he just wants the Oki here. Yeah, I went for the Oki instead of the bigger damage on there. I like that. Not letting Insidia get off the ground. See, once again, using that 3B, right? The reason why he did that, essentially, is like if Xianghua sticks out a big, like, advancing button and it's too slow for that 3B, then he essentially stuffs the approach. And that's what he's trying to do. Just like that.
Yeah.
When it works, it feels great, right? But then when it doesn't, especially when you're Ivy, like these longer range characters, you see what Xianghua does there, immediately runs in and takes that space because of the fact that your buttons are so slow.
It's a really good challenge by Incendiate just earlier.
Ooh, damn, that was kind of sexy.
Again, those back steps.
I had to make the Shaq face, the Shaq ooh face.
Oh yeah,
ooh yeah.
Oh, my sword. Oh, what? Okay, goes for the big drill.
Yeah, I think that was a timing catch because of the startup of my sword and maybe Infinite Flinch.
Okay, he went a little too ham.
Yeah.
But it's okay,
I mean,
it's
spinning
safe.
the bar is kind of bad there, right? But like, at least it was completely safe. Oh, that was an amazing whip punish. He's so sick.
No.
Yeah, he's sick about it, bro. He's actually sick about it. Yep. I gotta hope he's alive. I was really praying.
Just kidding.
Oh my god.
It's not even that Incendiate's the villain. That was just such a good whip punish, and I thought he was going to capitalize and win the round off.
You know what's crazy is that I think the sort of the tragedy of this situation is that I think I know what Infectious needs. The reason why Incendiate can get people to slow down and not approach is because he's able to CS them on walk up. I don't think, as far as I can tell, I don't think Infectious was able to pull that off really with any frequency. But I think if he adds that to his repertoire, I think it's over. I think that wild playstyle accompanied with the whole like, wait, I feel like an idiot for walking in on this Ivy will unlock the next layer of like this character. Like Infectious is going to be like the next like, holy shit, like Ivy's broken. You know, top tier event hub's gonna, you know, gonna get all that cloud and shit. Like, until I could see it. Like I was watching all those sequences. Like I've been in this situation before. I've been
It's
in
like,
this,
what made me lose in this situation? Oh yeah, when I approach, they see the shit out of me.
it's just like, because it gives you the space anyway, right? Even if they break it. But I think that's it. Because everything else the set play was really good. The aggression, the timing mix-ups, the resets, very, very strong. It's just missing that. It's weird. It's because it's like, I thought it was going to be a little bit more banal advice, like, oh, slow it down, because that's how I think it's what I mentioned that to him like a while back. It's like, oh yeah, you're kind of like reckless on the defense, right? Now he's doing the right thing. He's playing like really defensively, kind of like not statue blocking, but being proactive and making sure that he doesn't throw away his turn as frequently. But yeah, now like it's the next layer. It's like, okay, now you're getting people to come in onto you, and they don't feel like they're confident in like just being able to blow up your defense at like first blush. The next step is to be like, okay, they should feel like just stupid dum-dums for walking in and blocking.
Yeah, kind of like the same thing I said earlier about Astroth, right? How he has ways to stop people from mashing, and then when he stops people from mashing, he has reward, right, in his throws. Ivy, at least when played optimally, exactly as you're describing it, is basically the same way, right? She can zone you and like make you want to move in, and then make you feel stupid for trying to move in.
All right, wait, who dis? Oh, Yoshi 6 versus Rangel.
Yeah.
Rangel, finally out of retirement. I miss this motherfucker. Although I felt the wrath of him last week. He smoked me super hard. But of course, Yoshi 6, the new king of the Yoshis, like undisputed at this point. I don't think anybody can say like, oh, Yoshi 6 Ben or Yoshi 6 Ignia. Or I think the only one that's left up for question is Lolo. But he's basically...
Yeah, we haven't seen too much Lolo.
Yeah, but he's basically killed every other single Yoshi. So
yeah, there was like a hit list, right? Of like, you know how the Yoshis have to pass down the sword, right?
Yeah.
Like killing the previous master. Yoshi 6 is like, all y'all dead. Y'all,
yeah.
I already slayed the previous master.
Yeah, he's basically killed them all, which I think we're running out of Yoshis. I think the only two that I think he needs to steal the Yoshi from is Lolo and I guess Chappie. Question. I know I'm saying that, and I'm pretty sure Ben's screaming at the top of his lungs like, Chappie? You might as well include EU Yoshis.
Dang. Wow. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid EU Yoshi.
Eyelash Wish is pretty okay.
Damn, that was a reaction. What? Sometimes you're just waiting for those.
I think what I like about Yoshi 6 though and Lolo is that they're both in kind of the same school, which is like your favorite line in the FGC. Keep it simple, stupid. That is exactly how these two play. I remember there was a moment where Yoshi was kind of fixating a little bit on getting like RCCs down and all that stuff. But at some point he kind of realized, you know what?
He's like, man, I'm killing people without it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't need it. Oh, just as I say that, he goes for the hard combo.
he heard you and he was like, oh, thanks.
He's
Konmai.
like,
you think I can hit my RCCs? Thanks.
No, I mean, like that one, anything involving Dick Punch after like weird combo stuff is, frankly, you're crazy. It's almost worth it, but sometimes not. Oh man, that's so cool though. I'm glad that. Well, I'm not glad that the stage basically changed to the daylight version of it, but yeah.
Yeah, I love random. It's great, isn't it?
I mean, they say we want extra stages, so we got them.
Yeah, they didn't say that they were gonna actually function differently.
They would be different, yeah. I ain't gonna be hating though. We got obviously called out for complaining on Twitter, all 2 tweets.
I think that's just Bandai Namco games, right? If you play a Bandai Namco game, you're gonna get called out on Twitter for complaining about the game.
Yeah.
Oh wow, challenging with that 5A8,
Dude.
even though he was pretty minus there.
He 6K'd like 14,000 times.
That's one of those buttons that's so cool where you hit it, it puts them in a range where it's kind of it's an ambiguous situation where like if you mash, you can get blown up pretty hard by a lot of sets because good tools.
All right, Rangel game frozen up. Nice throw. Ooh. Nope. Gonna get some meter for that. Oh, interesting trade. Door knocking. Uh-oh. Rangel
Rangel
one
is
choice.
definitely in
Ooh,
the-
great block. Damn.
Definitely in the driver's seat right now, this match at least. And that 1B, yeah, reactable lows, remember.
1B is a terrorism move. It does so much damage for the style of poke it is. Yeah, it's not like game ending, but it does basically twice as much damage as pokes in a similar class. And it's honestly pretty long. Oh,
I think the reason why, the logic behind it, like design-wise, is probably that it's a vertical. Unfortunately, you step that shit and still get retracked, so you know. This is be the break.
Yeah, unfortunately, Yoshi 6 kind of getting some weird wall issues, not able to get Magikarpus to finish off the combo, because otherwise he probably would have killed.
Yeah, he probably would have already been dead.
Uh-oh, mix-up time. Nice block. Tries to check both single A.
Like that, using the soul charge here, wants to just guarantee this game, trying to get it knocked out and out of the way, using that 1A, immediately backstepping and calling out that 5AA from Yoshi. Rangel was large and in charge this match.
Damn, you know what? I don't feel so bad getting washed by Rangel. He's smoking all the Yoshis now. He's smoking us all, dude. Of course, he memed on me. He did like AGB on me like 4 turns in a row, knowing that I couldn't do anything about it. All right, Yoshi 6 is pondering, considering the samurai life, is thinking, oh man, this bitch thinks I'm Mitsurugi. I'm in trouble.
I definitely would change stage.
Why? No, why? No, why?
How often is Setsuke gonna ring you out?
But you're Yoshi.
Yeah, but you can just try to go. If you reroll, you're more likely to get a stage that has walls and ring outs than you are to get a stage with just ring outs or just walls.
I guess.
Like this, right? So that means now Yoshi is a threat at both positions on the screen, right? He has the potential to get wall combos, and he has the potential to just steal away a game with a ring out.
I guess with like since he has been landing 2-2B, sure. But in the same token,
now Rangel would just be more careful in that situation. Yeah.
I think it's a little bit longer, so Rangel's been playing aggressively, so I don't think the full screen's ever going to come into point. But I guess
they're definitely matched around in this range 0. They're having a good time.
Yeah, Rangel just knows that like you don't have to play neutral here. You just run it down.
You say that, and then after he takes all of that advantage in life, he's like, I'm out of here.
He doesn't have like he got the listen. You get the health lead that big, you get licensed to back it up, and we'll watch that whiff. What the hell? Like now he only has to play small. Like this game is decided by 1B. So like even if he's getting mixed to all hell and back, up until he gets past that chick mark, he's good. And there it is. He does REs, easy peasy. He already did his job.
He had the life to spare as well, right? So even if that R he had hit, right? If Yoshi had blown it up, it's
all right. Oh, 2-2B, but going nowhere.
Yeah, unfortunately got an air hit. I guess he assumed he didn't, right? There we go. That's what he was looking for on that.
That was a pretty good Build-A-Bear combo, actually. Air hit, 2-2B is not a common situation. Damn.
Yeah, I think he's probably allowed that, right? For all the situations where a lot of characters are going to have tech jump buttons that are sidestepping, if you land a 2-2B, you can 3-2B after. I think the 3-2B is actually guaranteed. I don't think you can air control the second piece from that.
Damn, where did you get that 3-BB from? Oh, is this? Okay, knock. Is there? Okay.
Yoshi's actually a demon. He doesn't even knock with his hands. Look at that. I consider 4.
Oh, there we go.
God.
Oh, but gets short combo, but I guess it don't matter. Huh. That's it. It's weird. Like
he's being stuck at the wall. He messed up 2 wall combos earlier. Maybe he's not feeling super confident in it. So just keeping it simple and getting the 1 Oki mix-up situation there, I respect it.
I think in his defense, he was expected, like the wall splat situation off of 2-2B, Dragonfly A is kind of sketch in general. It is not like, oh man, I didn't want to, as opposed to like what he did right there with the 6K, those routes are pretty predictable. When you're doing forward-facing combos, they tend to be like pretty set in stone.
Yeah, I guess. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of damage. He's gonna go for the 1B here to close it out. God, I'm so fucking smart.
You are smart. So he's just gonna do it. No, he knows. He knows that move is toxic. He knows. Like he hit me with that like 14,000 times. Like I crap you not. Like if you're not showing signs that you're blocking it, he's not gonna stop. Look at it. He just steals his turn back with it. But
and that was 3 pokes just got mitigated by a poking back throw.
All right, but he's got his own throw. Oh, Nani?
Yeah, that was an interesting situation. I don't think that was the move he was looking for there. Oh shit! Big kind of.
That was a good punish actually. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I think if you get the follow up, that's pretty good.
I think 3B Dragonfly AB probably would have still done more and led to better.
Yeah,
OP, but it wasn't bad.
He got some meter.
Oh, he's dead.
Hey, Lamau. Nice capitalization on the statue block. Gonna clutch it out right there.
He was forcing him into actually having to just block in that final round too. He forced him into it and then established the win con of I'm in soul charge, and I know you're gonna statue block here. Great stuff from Yoshi 6.
Yeah, and Yoshi 6, man. It just keeps it simple. Nothing fancy. Just plain, you know, good old honest Yoshi. Nothing. Like, it's weird, because like I guess this is because I've been labbing all the combos recently, which is why I'm playing Yoshi. So it's like it's on the brain. But it's funny. It's like, oh yeah, you know what? None of that shit matters. Like, you don't need optimal stuff. You just got to be able to keep your turn.
Yeah, Yoshi's a very sticky character, right? Like even his like when you land his smaller strings, he has enough plus frames where he can always or almost always stay on you. So as long as you kind of keep up that advantage, like I was saying, I think I said it during the Geo versus Away Fun tip. I guess Nightmare and Yoshi had that same thing in common where they're both very steamrolly. I think the Nightmare was more steamrolly, but even like Yoshi proved it right there in that final round. And if you just stay on your opponent, no matter like how much damage you're giving away by doing smaller things, those small things still add up to a round, to a game, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just like there's opportunities where the character seems like he's invincible S tier dude because he does 100 damage off of every wall combo, but it really what makes him strong is that he's a mix-up machine, and you know, if it just came down to like the pressure got overwhelming. Even if you're leaving food on your plate, it's still your turn. It's not like, oh man, like it's not like a
fork in hand. He's coming back to eat the rest of it in a second. He just left the food there.
Yeah. Man, good stuff for Yoshi 6. Okay, who's up next? We got Sly Titty 69 versus Art Graves. There's gonna be a lot of high flying stuff. I can't imagine these 4 feet will not stay on the ground. They're gonna be all over the place.
I just want to see one. I just want to see one Taki CE beat a taller CE. That's it. That's all I want to see.
That'd be a pretty interesting situation.
Fat L's. I would like for you to speak to Zephyr. I would love for you to speak to Zephyr.
Playing honest wins the game a lot. It's like,
yeah, that man.
Yoshi wasn't really that dishonest that game.
Shit out of you.
Like, how many
4 moves and you're dead.
How many full, like, come on, like, did you see how many full couch 3Ks happened? Not that many.
There was a few, but not nearly as many as, you know, it, like, say you're trying to play grimy. He wasn't playing very grimy with
like, the irony about that is that if you really looked at it, Rangel was the grimy one. He was one being like a fiend. Like, that guy was being a dickhead. Bless his heart. But like,
and you know, the reason why I was like, I think he's just gonna 1v for the kill here is because, like, it's just the most fucked up thing you can do, right? Like, it shouldn't destroy your mental, but you're like, fuck, I hate that move. So it's like one of those moves that it's being used because it's good, but it is so good, in fact, that it can sometimes just tilt the shit out of people.
Yeah, because you just keep your turn for 6 years too. It's great.
Oh, you're like, why is this shit hitting me?
I'm glad I'm not
my life out here.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad that I'm not the only person who gets hit by the 6K into 2K sequence that Sly does. Except he memes me with it by doing it like for 4 turns in a row. But I respect the idea that it is actually a pretty good sequence.
It's a very strong sequence, I'd say.
Yeah, because you stay plus forever.
He misses that.
Oh. Okay, trying to hold on.
Killed him off of the mid there. Very nice stuff. Catching Archives, pressing a button just a little bit too early, trying to counter poke him.
Okay, rolling in. 6K on counter hit.
Slower low there, nice. Blocking it doesn't get him too much. Unfortunately for Archers, that is a safe look.
Did you move away for your mic by any chance?
No, I moved on to the other side of it. Should I move back?
Oh, okay. No, I was just curious because I thought either that or your mic exploded. Anyway.
Yeah, you sound further away.
Okay, I'll move back to this side. There we go.
Yeah. Move to the way the side of the mic to breathe.
That's a good idea. I should try that next time. Oh,
hey,
what the fuck?
Oh my god,
I can't believe I wrong out.
We were just talking about a microphone. That was whack.
I thought he was going to need the follow-up.
You didn't need shit. He's just like, I'm attacking character right now. Dude, like, Sly Tiger just doesn't seem to be able to guess wrong right now. Alright, Sly getting bullied a little bit, but that 6K is just coming out and just destroying the pressure, which actually makes a lot of sense. Deny the high opportunity by tech crouching right in front of your opponent's face. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, not even just tech crouching. Tech crouching with something as fast as an I-12. That thing's amazing.
Oh! Running the offense, plus frames.
Right,
Same in
let's
this.
see what Archer's gonna try to do to stay alive here. Oh, nice sidestep from Sly Tiger. Not getting a really big punish, but playing that poke game so immaculate at the end there, right? Did not finish off that string because he knew he just needed one more mix-up, and he'd rather have gone for it in neutral instead of in a string. I like it.
I'm Sly smart. This 6K anti-stance pressure is and anti-string pressure is actually like pretty nuts, enforcing Arcraves to really second guess continuing his offense, which is the crux of the character. Like it's Taki. Taki likes to make you feel bad for like just kind of sitting there and blocking by chipping you out, but this time he's just being really proactive.
Yep, does it again. I like that he's still going for that slow low after, just because of the fact that it builds a pretty decent amount of guard damage and it's safe, right? So it's not like the worst thing in the world to use as long as you're proactive.
All right, switching up a little bit and getting the win pretty easily. I want to say that I'm not sure if it's really like it really just came back down to the momentum, really. Okay, here we go. Woo! Nice pickup.
That was a really good timing read on that wall rising beat. Wall rising 3B? No, he's alive. Oh, maybe Sly's not. Oh, that was scary.
I feared.
He has the reverse swing out. What? I don't know what the fuck is happening right now.
I actually don't know either. Yeah, like genuinely. I think he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wow. Arcraves. That was a big drop for Sly Tiger, though, earlier. Whew, just like ginormous. Okay, picked up. Here we go. Put it in the blender. Nice block. Gonna roll it up. Hey, never mind.
I like that 2-2A once again. Yeah, that was another very good check to the stances.
Man, there's so much damage on the board for Sly. Just off of like 2 interactions, too. Okay, wow, I didn't know you could soul charge in there.
Yeah, you can soul charge in between. You can also attempt to RI in between. It's kind of hard. Whew. RI is a tighter timing for some reason than soul charge.
Victory will not come in battle 4. Fight.
All right, here we go. He wanted that A6 so bad. Sad face. But yeah, okay, good job not mashing.
I like how he was like, I'm gonna go for it. If he mashes, I get a kill here, so there's no reason not to just send it at least once, right? I think that's something that I like that a lot of these competitors do, right? The higher level you get, the more you realize that life is a resource. And some of these players are really starting to use that to full effect, right? Like, with a full life bar, it's fine to use punishable things from time to time. Staying on the ground, wasting away the soul charge meter. I love it.
Oh,
bravo. That was so smart.
That was actually like insanely brainy from Arcraves. That was so fucking smart. Get your opponent to think that they have the upper hand by letting you poke them a couple times with, you know, something that keeps them in the down state, but being like, haha, you activated my trap card.
You think you wanted me in the down state? No, I wanted to be in the down state.
That was so brilliant. I love that. That's the kind of stuff that is like, you know, Arcraves, that was top player shit right there. Just like, who cares, man? I got the life lead.
That was another perfect example, right? Trying to wear out the soul charge, had the life lead, was totally okay with taking those 2Ks. And the reason why is because the win condition was going to be established before he lost the rest of his life. Life is a resource.
Yeah. Because at some point your opponent thinks
this is terrifying.
Oh, no, you know, forget that. We'll go back to this match. Oh, he's getting mixed.
Oh yeah, that's full move.
Ooh, blended left and right, man. This character's cheap. Okay, punchies. Keeping the turn, goes in the wind. Oh, but from downtown.
Very nice. Yeah, pushing Arcraves towards the wall here. Maybe just trying to get that wall spot. The back step there.
Ooh, great little punish, too. Yeah. There's the gunpowder kick. Going for that slow low to deny movement and also get a turn back. Also show a little bit of weird timings, but good jump attack.
Slide Tiger with the hero soul charge. Yes, I called it the hero soul charge, like the hero burst.
Hey.
Oh, and the 6-6B plus K to go under.
Nice trade. Pick up. Here we go. Tons of damage on the board. Life lead for Sly Tiger, nice and healthy. Going to be able to probably turn this into some aggression. Being able to kind of be like, you know what? I don't care. What is my opponent going to do? Hit me for like all my health? No.
Ks and 6Ks.
Oh, there is. Yep, there it is. There's that game plan. I hate this shit, but it works. I hate it.
Oh, that feels so good to get hit by. You can feel that Sly's just like, yeah, I'm playing new.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I'm genuinely glad that I'm just not the only person that gets what mean by that shit. It's so annoying because it's like he basically keeps his turn indefinitely. If you don't just sit down and block it, but it's a mix-up, right? He's like, high mid. Well, not high mid, like mid-low, mid-low, and you're just like, god damn. Hey, it's as far as you go. Get out of here.
That's really good, yeah.
Actually, get a ton of damage. Back turn plus counter hit and low health.
I hope he doesn't just wake up CE. Oh my fucking god!
What's wrong? Why do I know these things?
You know. You know what? You're the smarter player. You know exactly what he's gonna do.
Doesn't do it. I meant for Archer's sake, by the way.
God damn.
Oh my god.
I hate that you know what? Sometimes it just works. But the thing is, it's smart, right? You read that off of not the button press, but the fact that they're running into aggress on Oki, and most players will not you think of it as an investment, right? Somebody's gonna kind of apply the sunken cost fallacy, except it's not a fallacy in this case. It really dictates behavior. But if they're gonna run up, right? Most times they're gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna why did I run up? They want to run up to do something, right? So you're just like, well, one thing leads to another. I'm gonna CE because they're gonna probably try some Oki, and yeah, Lamel.
Yeah, especially that's one of the. It may be a tech jump, but actually what happened there is Archives actually just did a 3B, but he was either he ran too deep or was too late, or was too late on the 3B, and Sly waking up with the CE, very nice.
It makes sense because, yeah, sure, the worst case scenario is you get launched, but the risk reward analysis for Sly Tiger's defense at this point is actually almost 100% in his favor. At worst, he gets 3B air hit. Question mark, not that crazy, not gonna explode, but really what happens is he gets up, he gets blocked, and he's still his turn, or he wins. It's like, okay, no biggie.
All right, real quick, checking on the Matcherino. Again, going back to Big Chest out to Revan for the 75. Just call me Max77 for another 25 into the Matcherino as well. Yeah. Adding on to Soak Rates 25. We are at $131 in tonight's Matcherino, and we have not even used half of those codes.
You know what that means, chat? That means you guys are slacking, all right? And if you're slacking, I'm never.
Codes in.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm never lacking, and then I was gonna, pretend like I'm pulling back the top of my gun, but never mind, it's fine.
Wait, you want to shoot the people that are contributing to the Matcherino?
That are not using the Matcherino code.
Oh my god!
If you're slacking, I'm never lacking.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Gun violence in commentary. Oh man,
it's Texas. What did you expect?
Damn it,
Chad Warden vibes.
You got me. You got me with that one.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Oh boy! All right, but yeah, if you haven't used those free promo codes yet, chat ! Matcherino.
Put a bullet.
Oh my gosh. Well,
put a bullet. Jesus Christ!
Anyway,
y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta relax, my dog.
See, calm down this energy you bring.
Y'all.
But as I was saying. Matcherino, click on the link, sign in, create an account for free, click on the claim code buttons, costs you absolutely nothing, and helps donate monies to our top 3 players. Please do that. I keep forgetting, because I haven't had to need to do it for a while, but we're starting to get to that point. Donate brings up the link to my PayPal, which you can donate to me directly, which helps keep these Parsec servers going. Because as you know, these are not free. They cost quite a bit of money. I pay about $120 a month just to kind of keep them, and I don't charge you all for that. So by donating money, you help to keep this. So every time I do turn them on for Wednesday nights, I don't have to worry about that cost. So I can sort of keep it managed. But yeah, if you can donate to my PayPal, like $5 for 4 people, keeps us running for about another week or two. Very much appreciate it. So yes, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Please. Naked Sophie is on her knees right now. begging for you.
Oh my gosh.
Begging you guys to give somebody to Papachunk.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why I found this shit on Twitter just now, but it's there.
Why do you have this?
It's not about how you found it. It's about why you have it. Why you decided.
Why do I have? I'm just retweeting this, dude. Just like I'm. Okawa's gonna unfollow me, but I'm doing it.
I mean, he probably
was
knows.
gonna
about
sit
it.
he's like, what the hell?
He probably knows.
What
about
the
it.
hell is this community on about? This
Oh,
is the
man.
kind of costume pieces you guys want?
I'm sorry. It just showed up in my feed and I couldn't. It just hit me like a truck. Man, I'm so glad. I don't know what I would do without Wednesday Night Fights Caliber. There's just too much fun shit that goes on every week. Even though like I'll go in here, immediately get smoked by 2 good players, and immediately regret not playing for the whole week.
Yeah. I mean, this
Yeah.
is the beauty. This is the beauty of a local. This is the beauty of just like coming out into a competitive atmosphere where just no one gives a shit about what they're doing, except for the like top 3 who are actually trying to win the money. But
I don't know, man. I care. I hate getting smoked.
I mean, I come in and I want to get better and I want to go, but like some dumb shit happens and then we just start laughing. But it's okay. It's also different when I go to my actual local and there's a bar, so that does help things.
That's true.
I
Well,
don't drink anymore.
I know-
So I don't know how I play this game sober and don't literally scream at the top of my lungs.
I know that like Ben's still screaming at me to talk to Vi, but nobody seems to be interested in running events except outside of Riverside, at least for WNF wise. So it's like, damn.
Yeah. it's
At
gonna be
this point,
hard.
though, I'm pretty tempted just to go to Riv Game Lab and just bring a Caliber setup and just sit there being awkward. All my friends will be like, you should probably play Caliber with Konmai. He's looking really sad right now. like because I'm friends with like the DBZ guys and the Marvel guys. They're the homies. Shout outs to Kevin Ha and Jake Ryan. You've probably seen if you're into like actual esports shit. But like, yeah, they know that I'm like just like diehard for this game, and I refuse to play anything else. Although I've been playing Strive because I love Brisket.
Play DNF Duel, it's really fun.
I'll play with you later. God damn it.
Let's go! I play Crusaders, so please don't hate me.
I
I'm
don't
gonna wall
really
you
play
and I'm
the
gonna
game.
hammer you.
Listen, it can't be as bad as getting kicked by Sly Tiger 14 times in a row. Actually, it could be because it's DNF tool, but you know what? We won't talk about those things.
You should play his May in in Strive. It's real
No,
fun.
I will not play May and Stripe. I have one true waifu, and that's fucking Bridget.
No, I mean,
Translates
you should
forever.
play against
Suck
Slive
my nuts,
May,
assholes.
because he's a real treat to fight against.
Shouts out to James Chen.
Like
I'm
listen,
so upset that James Chin
you
didn't
saw
get to
me.
say his catchfright in the Street Fighter game. You know, they didn't let him put it in.
Yeah, I know. But yes, fuck Capcom. They didn't let him say suck my nuts,
so
asshole. That would be amazing, dude. I would buy that pack so fast.
I just want
whiplash.
him to put in Sajam, so if like something might kill is gonna be alrighty then chat room. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Naked Sophie praying for Metrino for donations to
Welcome to the
WNF
stage of
PayPal.
history.
Goodness gracious.
I just love how that is like
Nemo,
man,
that's fine art.
it's good.
Exquisite,
Now we know what
masterpiece.
Nemo looks at when he's like at work, dude. Jesus Christ, put your phone away, dog.
He's like, a masterpiece.
I'm the masterpiece for whatever. Anyway,
Well,
Right.
anyway, my dudes.
Welcome to Wednesday Night Fight, folks. Glad you're out here.
Anna has a Findom OnlyFans account. I mean, like, to be fair, Chelsea
but how
also
much
has.
does she
Chelsea
charge?
is a Sophie main.
hold on, what's the question? What's the price tag? Hold on.
Oh man. Then again, Talum has a
Wait,
strap. Wait, what?
Yeah, like a gun. She's got a gat.
You sure?
Yeah,
the
you
line.
see it's the mods.
I know, but like at this point, I'm willing to believe that there's also another gun, but it doesn't have a handle.
Yeah, it's wind.
It's just the barrel. Anyway, I'm out.
I hate Dojins.
I'm not out. Okay, who do we got? Let me scroll up. It's been a while since it's been called, so. Okay, that still looks like a toothpaste. Actually, maybe not. That might be. Well, no, it's not the white Huang, so that's probably toothpaste.
I typed in the wrong chat. Thanks, Nitty. I was
Toothpaste looks like
very.
it. Ooh.
I really wanted to know who you were talking about and how much they charged, but never mind. I was like, I don't even know an Anna. I have zero clue.
That's in the wrong chat. Oh my god.
Oh, Anna Williams. Oh,
yeah, that's
true.
what I figured. That's what I thought.
Yeah, okay. No, I thought he was talking about a real person. He's talking about the character from
Oh, I do. Oh man. Jesus.
Oh, this
anyway.
is Incendiate versus Toothpaste. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, this is actually, well, you know, looking back a little bit at the Evo Shmeevos. All right, well, you try to get the sticky hand and you get the sticky, the sticky sword.
Oh, that was such a close. That was so close. He was trying so hard to get that whip punish.
Yeah, I actually really like the tech. Oi! Oi!
He's a lot. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Oh, yeah, this is, that's some god tier tech right there. I'm loving it.
I thought he was alive.
You know what? We thought wrong. This is the IV meta. There's like 2 of them in bracket. We already have more than like 0. That's already a problem.
We have more IVs than Shangwan.
Like, Aswell's completely dead if I stop playing him. So, like, just letting you know.
Hey, Joe said he's coming back, okay?
I mean, he better because I'm playing Yoshi again.
Wait, you're not going to ask Joe who?
What?
Joe
No.
Mama.
No, I'm not. There's no. This guy is getting sealed. He's getting a C-section on screen, dude. Like,
This is the second time I've had to bring this up. If you are under the age of 18, don't watch Huang CE. It's actually not safe for work.
dude, this overkill though. Yeah.
That's actually not too much damage. This -3 wasn't the worst thing in the world. Okay, it's kind of slowly becoming insurmountable.
It's Huang. I think he could do it. He's got two rounds too.
I think if he just decides to go all in on the -9 gang right now, he might actually still have to win the round because he has a bar of meter to play with here.
But that's also stupid.
Sure, but I think he's going to go for it. I kind of believe.
Well, he's getting close.
I feel like he's gonna take
he'll
the
go
risk.
-8. Well, he doesn't have to.
He's
Soul
gonna take
charge.
the risk.
That was perfect.
There was no reason not to. I mean, I guess taking the risk there kind of sucks because in the next round or the next 2 rounds, you really can't use too many talisman things.
Wait.
But just securing the round is really good.
I think the toothpaste, like big brain though. So hear me out.
Welcome to the stage.
You are approaching -9, but you're applying enough pressure to force the soul charge, so you're automatically going to get those 2 points back anyway. So regardless of like going -9 gang there is like, it's almost like a trick, right? It's like, yeah, I'm going -9, but I'm actually have like 40,000 points. Yeah, I'm going -7 instead. So actually, gargantuan big brain from toothpaste. That was a perfect way to play the character at that moment.
That's crazy. It's like I called it because I know that they are the premier Huang, right? They're going to do the things that feel the most optimal. Even in those situations where you're just like, I don't know, that seems kind of dangerous, right? But I think this is one of those games, and especially in this matchup where Ivy can be so volatile, that you just kind of have to throw balls to the wall sometimes. Especially when he was up 2 rounds, right? So like, balls to the wall is just knocking Incendiate down a game. I feel like that's really important.
Yeah. Don't let your own mechanic dictate the pace of the game when the fact is in your favor. Uh-oh.
I thought he was dead. I still think he's dead.
What? Eat toothpaste?
I think he's gonna get a ring out here.
I'm actually thinking this is in favor of. I told you.
And he went for the meter game. What a degenerate!
I told you. That was not the place to be. Like, you have to give it the goose sometimes. Oh my god, that was so funny. I can't believe.
He's like, I have the life. I'm fucking out of here. Puts on the Irish Spring. Wait, yeah, that is the Irish Spring.
That is Irish Spring. Wait, Irish Spring isn't a toothpaste flavor.
Is there a green colored toothpaste? Like a green container toothpaste? I know there's green Listerine, but I don't think there's green toothpaste.
Ooh, great whip punish. Hold up. You're getting the sweet kicks. Okay, soul charge. Force out.
Yep. He's -3.
Probably get a jump. Oh, sticky again.
Pro Enamel has some green. Wait, what is this green one? I can't even tell.
Almost have to look it up, but I have to watch the batch.
Oh my goodness. That was an amazing check on the approach there.
Yeah, very actually kind of preemptive too. They're reacting to the movement, I think, more so than necessarily the move. Okay, pokes. Okay, great. Ooh, great punish. Getting all
yeah,
that.
A lot of these 668s are actually.
No!
God Dang it.
No!
Motherfucker.
No!
Like I said, Insidious is not a villain, but God, like I just want to see someone topple him. He's not a villain. He's not by any stretch. He's super nice. But fuck, I just want to see somebody else win.
Dude, you know what sucks about this is that you know who's taking notes is fucking Infectious. I know Infectious is watching this and just like
He was like, "Hey, that's pretty good.
I can play slow and still be a robbery king." Yes, you can. You could just rob people even if you play slow as hell. Like that's the crazy thing about this situation is that
playing slower, right, especially in Ivy's favor, makes the robbing even easier, right?
Yeah.
Because at some point, most people are gonna try to get away from you at the ring edge. They're like, "Oh, you know what? I need to get out of this situation." And if you're playing slower and you call the backstep, you get a huge punish. The punish being a round. We're calling good defense robbery. You're back to the ring edge.
This is robbery again. You tried to random select the stage away and it comes back.
Random stage woo. Let's go. Yep.
All right. Well, we're back at this again. Like, I think in some ways, Toothpaste is very smart for trying to play towards the wall. All right. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, the zonage.
I love that. Just waking up with that 3B after.
Hey. All right, picked up. Here we go. I think that cleans it up.
No, he's not dead. It's just a lot of damage. He's close to dead. Maybe one mix after this.
Pretty close. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, it could be a...
oh, there it is. The slow mid. Dude.
I like that, trying to call out the approach.
Pulled in, sucked into the vacuum. Okay, pushed out. Devastation on. That was the sickest advance I've seen in my life.
The old spies? Oh my gosh, it's over.
No, it ain't. No, we're back to the wall. You never know.
Yeah, I think you don't want to be here. I think last game perfectly proved that you don't want to be there.
Yeah, just don't take the almost like the position sort of naturally became good, but yeah, like jeez. All right, now switching to lows. Good, okay mix up. Always making the opponent guess.
-1 here. Wow, that was amazing.
That was weird. That amazing, weird, funky, fresh. Yo, nice kicks though.
Yeah, of course he's fresh. He's got on the old spies.
All right, backing it up.
Yo, that was max phase.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate Prong 3B at this point. It seems so good. It's so big. All right, Chuck.
I'm afraid of the second CS. Oh, he went for the mix there.
Just out of range for the single poke. Extendo. Oh, any moment.
Yeah,
I can feel.
Just trying to play passive here. Does not want to give anything away. Maybe waiting for a potential CE. Is that a punish? No way.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, that's -16?
I guess so.
Dog, why didn't you tell me you knew that? I didn't know that.
I don't think I knew it, to be honest.
I guess I've never blocked it from that close of a range, so I didn't fucking think about it. Right? I think that's probably really what it is.
That's crazy. Usually, I think the reason why we don't like really associate that with being punishable is because like when you it's so far, yeah. But it's long CE is hella long, so
that's always been -16. Yeah, but I'm never close enough to hit her with an I-16 though. I play Zaz. I unfortunately have to 4-6B or die. Those are my options.
Oh man, that blue hand stuff ain't going nowhere. Okay, here's the Oki mix-up. Nothing. Oh, just gets zoned out. Yeah. And counter hit too. Oof.
Yeah, I guess he tried to press a button there on approach, trying to call out a slower option, but that extend, the move that actually killed him the last game, won him the round and the game that time around.
Yeah. Oh man.
That was a great set.
That was really cool. I think we saw a lot of dimensions of Ivy that I think sometimes goes by the wayside. Namely, slow methodical play. You know, obviously the spacing component, but yeah, just really super smart everywhere. I can't really fault it. But like you said, really cool stuff from Toothpaste as well, man. That run-up jump was like chef's kiss. That was so cool.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not dealing with these lows, right? I think it was right around the time that Incendia started peppering them with lows that they decided, you know, I'm going to make the call out and hopefully get rewarded pretty well for it. The situation after was a little funky, but still went in Toothpaste's favor. Unfortunately, what won't be going in my favor is the end of my commentary for tonight, because I got to book it on out of here. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Oh, goodbye, friend.
Yeah, I got to go. I got works in the morning, and wife wants ice cream. So
I got him working overtime, and I'm not paying anyone, so...
Give me some too. I want ice cream.
Okay, yeah, I'll ship it to you. It'll be there. I promise it'll still be ice cream. It won't be milk by the time it gets to you.
I bet.
Later, homies.
All right, see you later, Beanie. Have a good night. Well, it's just you and me and naked Sophie, Papachunk.
Okay.
Actually, BRB real sec. I need to get some liquids in my throat.
All right, you can go do that. I'm gonna queue up our next match, which is actually a team kill. We got the two Element boys, Yoshi 6 and Sly, coming up. And they're gonna have to duke it out, which yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. But if you haven't already, again, don't forget the Matcherino is still going. There are still codes remaining, 22 of them to be specific. If you haven't, go !Matcherino just like I did. Click on that link, sign in, create an account, and then click that claim code button. Adds 25 cents to the pot for free. Costs you nothing. Super easy to do. So if everyone can do that, I would very much appreciate it. All right, where are they at? Who's who? Oh, also don't forget !Donate to donate to my PayPal directly to the Parsec Fund. Because I would also like some help with that as well. Because Parsec ain't free. I don't want to stop doing this, but at the same time, I can't go on forever. Okay, so let's see. So there's a Sly just about in there. Yoshi's finishing up getting some buttons. Don't forget, I believe Summer Jam is not... Is Summer Jam this weekend? I think Summer Jam is this weekend or next week. I can't remember, but that's coming up. That's going to be a big, cool event. But forget that event right now, because we have this one coming up. Sly and Yoshi 6. Oh, thank you, Aqua. Okay, yeah, it is this weekend. So yeah, Summer Jam is this weekend. Follow on Twitter to know where the streams for that's going to be. But that's going to be a good one. Alright. Alright, so good punish on the 2-2A. Trying to hop the low. Alright. Yoshi doing a good job. Kind of keeping an interesting tempo and stopping Talon from moving around too much. Bonk. Goes for the low. Tries to go for the ring out. Ooh, good tech crouch. Continues to just keeps using that safe Wind Charmer K for a ring out. Not really too worried. Yoshi doesn't quite have the meter. Okay, now Yoshi has the meter. Spends it immediately for the damage. Thought it was going to kill maybe, or at least wanted to get close enough. 9K. Oh, it challenged the 9B on block with the wall rising K, and it traded. What the heck? Oh, tried to duck the Wind Charmer, or the Dragonfly. I'm mixing up my stance on all these characters. Ooh, good GI. The stance, age.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
No, you're good. I already called them up when you went. It's fine.
I'm getting PTSD. Sorry, ooh, okay, Yoshi 6.
Oh, yeah, try to go for the wall reset. Oh, nice.
Oh, no. Nice call out.
Yeah.
Well, more specifically, good choice of move that is slower than the GI. This is Yoshi 6, right?
Yeah, this is Yoshi 6.
Okay.
Oh, the Wind Charmer shotgun.
Oh my god, his ass is blasted.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is the whole point of the 2A plus B out of the Wind Charmer stance is to catch those GIs.
Okay, mixing a little bit. Gonna get the wall splat. Oh, whoa, oh. Big damage time.
Oh, is he dead?
Get that.
Oh, okay, no.
Oh, he did the hard combo. This man is a god. Yo, hold up. Oh my god. He landed it.
Yoshi 6 is ascending.
Dude.
Oh, the glue is just starting to like harden in his veins.
Oh man, he is the glue now. That was hot. Oh man. Nice. Ooh, good.
Yeah, good reload. Yeah, good low block on the Wind Charmer A. Lots of 1Ks.
Who's there? Me.
Ooh, empty hop out of the 4.
so aggressive. Okay, he's gonna break. Oh, doesn't go for the second ball. Oh, doesn't die, but never mind. Gets resetted to like a weird like side situation. Oh, that retract was toxic. Oh,
Okay.
He doesn't really get much of a conversion off of that. Yeah.
Yeah, knocked her out of the air, but a little bit too far.
Air hit's kind of weird. Oh, that was a really good punish.
Yeah, and I stuck on the 6A8. Actually, I didn't know you could duck that on hit, or on block.
Ooh. That was a great confirm too. Single A on air hit is like very much anti-Yoshi tech because you do that against Yoshi's and Dragonfly, but it also applies to Talon, which is hilarious. Okay, got caught mashing. Just gonna have to hold the L a little bit. No, nice challenge. Oh, goes for the. Oh god.
Well, nice.
Gets caught moving.
Nice from up 6A, really good. Yeah, bro, these matches are going by so fast. So thanks, Xander, for the sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was just. They are speedrunning again.
This is wild, dude. This tournament's gonna be over in like less than an hour.
For real. All right, Yoshi 6 taking the time to think between changing the stage, maybe. I mean, I think the stage is fine. I don't know. I feel like between the two of them, I feel like there's not really any stage that's really gonna be a bad. Well, like Boom said, it's Yoshi. Every stage is good for Yoshi.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Either he gets a wall or he gets a ring out.
We'll see. Well, just meditating, honestly.
Yeah. Also, yeah, sometimes good just take time to breathe, collect thoughts for a second.
Uh-oh.
Good block on the slow low.
Oh. Tragically, the other part notes, but it's okay. Check with the shoulders. Oh, okay. I like the resets here. But getting a little antsy. Really trading his turn aggressively against Column is kind of a dangerous venture. Knock knock, who's there? Nice little 3K. Trying to stop the advance. I like it, actually. He's keeping it pretty small.
You fool. You absolute fool.
You fool. That was pretty cheap. Because what he was planning to do was like walk around, right, and then do 4A plus B for the lethal hit, but Lamau, I could cancel. Let's stand.
Warriors gonna be Brave Edge, catches a sidestep. Great move.
Yoshi just chilling. Interesting. He's doing a lot of crap, like while rising K.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. I think it trades weirdly on some of the Talon interactions.
Yeah, and then it also like almost like some ways auto, like sort of like option selects most of the approach tools, because like a lot of the approach tools that Talon has that aren't really heavily telegraphed are usually highs. Like 6A is usually your go-to.
Yeah. All right, and then using this tech crouch frames, kind of getting under. Yoshi trying to stop her from stepping, but she's tech crouching. Doesn't need to do that.
Oh, he tried again. He tried. You fool. You can't. You gotta find a different solution other than being patient against Talon's reversal edge. Like, you have to be more patient. Either you take your turn back by blocking the option that they give you, or just don't even go for it all. Oh, great RI though. Damn. But excellent counter hit. Gonna get some smoky off of this, and he's gonna get the round off of this. Easy peasy. Yeah. Okay. He got the tech trap snipe. Phew.
Says alive, and Yoshi has a lot of meter working still too. Oh, interrupts the back turn B.
Ooh, great little punish there on the 6K. Like 6K's one weakness is that it doesn't recover like that quickly, so he was able to sneak in some pretty good damage. And gave up his turn there. That is very minus on block.
Yeah. I think for against Talon, it covers some options that like the dick punch kind of Talon can beat out. She goes for like a 9B. It's gonna be kind of scary. All right, soul charge. The med game.
He's beaming. He's going for a means. Yes. No, bad.
Oh,
good.
wow.
Well, how did he even recover that? How did he recover that? He was dead to rights.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, soul charge, avoid that full crouch 3K.
Oh, nice punish. Get that ass.
Good stagger pressure to throw.
I can feel like he's sending up pressure for seppuku. I can like taste it. I can taste it. It's coming. Oh yeah. Oh, it takes just his little bits though. It doesn't go overcommit. Not too crazy.
Throw.
Get smacked. Oh my god.
Full 360 tracking.
They're so scary. Okay, 3A. Can force the soul charge out.
Yeah, good positioning on Yoshi, trying to go for the ring out. Soul charge kind of evens it out. Goes to the brave edge. Good block.
Door knock. Who's there?
Block.
Trace B. Nothing. Okay, don't freak out. Oh, what the fuck? 6K managed to retract the sidestep.
Yeah, 6K, my favorite sidestep catcher.
Wow. Well, should use that move.
Yeah, because she's sidestep.
Damn.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Imagine sidestepping and thinking you could do a move.
Sidestepping is for... I don't know what to say. It's just brutal. Stop B mashing. Yeah, stop trying to punish.
Dog, you're talking to the talent main.
All right, getting a nice start. Gotta get some meter. Oh wow, he's getting wherever he wants, and then he goes for the odd little 3A reset. Okay, that's actually quite minus, but doesn't get the right punish right there. So happy days for Yoshi 6. Yoshi 6 is just running whatever he feels like right now.
Schmixin', schmovin'. Before he goes B.
Okay. Oh, head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah, Yoshi 6 feeling a little more confident playing the spacing game sometimes in this matchup, and I think it's throwing off Slide just a little bit.
He's going for the Bobby right now. I can tell he wanted to be so he could just get the rig out. All right. Ooh, side throw. Oh.
Yeah, good punish on the 3BB.
Soul charge is gonna kick him out. Oh, still back turn. He's able to run up clean and free. Now zoning, applying pressure, going for dragonfly pressure now. Uh-oh, gets caught, counter hit. Gonna take a big chunk of change right here.
Yeah,
like, super's worth of damage. Speaking of super, what? Oh no!
Nice, yeah, the just from there, it really worked out well. Really good from Sly. Oh, gets knocked out of the air. Knocked out of the air, get it?
Okay.
Block 6K, punish.
Yeah, nice little punish. Yeah, really smart.
Sly working on Yoshi's guard. It's almost broken.
Yeah, he's got to start being aggressive or like just take the L. There it is.
That's death. Oh, he jumps the goal.
Oh no, he died.
Oh, okay, but he used to throw. Okay.
Oh, he's dead now.
All right, Sly one away from winning this. He's gonna be careful. Yoshi's like 2 4 balls a meter. Okay, Sly immediately spends his.
Yoshi immediately runs up aggressing. He's like, no, you're not going to use your meter against me. But now GI coming into play. Really scariest moment for Yoshi 6. He's going to just take the roll. He's going to keep doing it. Keep rolling. Keep doing it. Roll, then roll, then roll, then roll, then roll. That was so many 2Ks in a row. God bless this man. Oh! Okay, gets the
decent punish.
Okay, punish. Yeah, not too bad, but he was soul charged, so you get more. But here it is. Comfortable with the Oki. He gets with 3A into some Dragonfly shenanigans. Okay, block it out. He is maybe in trouble. He's going for the weirdest Oki of all time, and he goes for the smart choice. Goes for single B, catch him out of the air.
That was some really good slide. Bro, 1K is sick. 1K is sick, bro.
Oh yeah, her 2K looks weird.
Yeah, her 2K is different. Yeah, her 1K is the GOAT. That's why I play Talon.
Damn.
Well,
I mean, it's just like Sophie, huh?
I mean, kind of. Her 1K. I mean, Sophie's 1K has better counter hit knockdown and range. But otherwise, it's Talon, bro. You want to be 0 in the face of Talon?
I mean, no.
That's what I thought. All right, so cool. So, bro, Sly is on a tear.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know what I bet it is? Sly went out to Evo. He had them pancakes. He know what's up. Now he's on.
Did you guys get pancakes?
I don't know if he got pancakes. I'm assuming he got pancakes. That's why he's doing so well, right? I just assume that's why anyone's doing
Oh,
good.
Nox got pancakes. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Sounds- Damn.
Wait,
Now I'm hungry.
Did he actually?
I want some.
Yeah. See. See. I'm telling you, bro. The pancakes.
Maybe I'll give him tomorrow. I like genuinely think about pancakes now. I'm not even thinking about like. Huh.
I'm just fucking fat and hungry at all times. That's my secret cap.
I'm always fat.
I mean, pretty much. My goal was to lose weight over the summer, and I just completely messed that up.
I actually managed to do it, but the process of doing it was gruesome. And by gruesome, I just started eating more fruit than physically should be eaten by a human being.
Damn. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
What do we got?
So I've got. Well, we're definitely okay. So we're in top 8. So I got Yoshi and 8-Way are going down in losers quarter, and same with Toothpaste and Wrangle. So they're going off at it. We're gonna go straight now to winners final. This is gonna be Incendiate and Sly.
Ooh. Winners finals is Cindy and Sly.
Yeah.
Man, we're in the dark timeline now. And by dark timeline, actually, is pretty cool. I'm kind of curious to see what Incendiate plays though against Sly. Could be the Ivy, but
Maybe yeah.
it could be the X. Like they're both pretty strong picks, I think, against Talum. Talum being kind of a wild beast, but also prone to being punished for her crazy, risky transgressions. I would like to see. Well, Xander, you know what? Maybe we'll get the dream go true. Let's see this. Let's see the Incendiate Cervantes. I'm excited to see this. The Ender's Eye. I don't know what to call it.
I don't know.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. You know, stuff like that.
Right. But yeah, again, I was talking about earlier, and thank you for Aqua for confirming me. Yeah, Summer Jam is this weekend. That's gonna be some hype shit to watch.
Yeah, go watch Summer Jam, boys.
I do not know who's supposed to be streaming. Well, one, I don't know if there's going to be a stream for pools for SoulCalibur, and I don't even know who's going to be streaming SoulCalibur at all. So
we have pool streams. The schedule. Check out Biggie's thing. Let me actually go find it. I know I saw it the other day. I'll go dig for that.
Yeah.
Oh, you wax lyrically about I don't know something. Why did I open a tab for Bigpapachunk?
Because you're just I don't know. You like the stream, bro. You're just down. But yeah, Summer Jam is coming up this weekend. Other than that, I believe September's a gap. I don't think there are any events in September that I'm aware of. Because the next one that I know of is the Mix Up in Lyon, France. That's the October 1st and 2nd. East Coast Throwdown is also in October.
Oh, it doesn't say the streams. Yeah. I wonder who's doing production.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure that information will come out soon if it has. I don't know. All right, but it looks like Incendiate's going to go with the Ivy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is a tale of if Talum gets in, yikes, but she has to get in.
Yeah. I mean, Talum kind of has to get in, but again, it's Incendiate. Like Incendiate is really creative with how they play the character and get out of like situations and do shit. So Sly's going to definitely have to work.
I mean, he's already in, so we'll see how it goes. But I like the A+B really kicks back very far. I like the use of the anti-airs already as well, though, from Incendiate, just being like, don't win soul in front of me. If you do that, I swear to God.
Right, goes to Stomp, good block from Sly, gets 4B counter hit. Ooh,
Goes for the reset. Uno, eh?
Well, okay, all right, yeah.
Why not?
Oh, jeez.
Oh. All right. Pressure.
Yo,
ooh.
Classic Incendiate, the tempo on that, is that 6KB? Maybe?
So.
Like the knee into the that hit from the behind.
Yeah, I can't remember the notation for it, but...
Yeah, but like Incendiate uses... Yeah, Incendiate does like a lot of very creative stuff, which is that move gets the big fat lethal.
That was so smart. yeah, the wind, because most transitions out of wind charmer are going to be high for pressure continuation. So using 4-4-B for that little minor like tech crouch, chef's kiss.
Also, Incendiate tried the auto jab, but it came out too slow, so Sly was able to beat it out. But
the anti-air.
Wake up 2-2-A. Wow.
That traded. What the fuck?
Wake up 2-2-A. Let's go.
They both spinning. Where's Jackie?
She might be asleep. Maybe she's around.
Well, I mean, tell her that Speen is on deck right now.
Be gone, you flying rat. Be gone, get out of here.
Yo, 6 is a-hole. Okay, Flub's the CS, but it's okay. If they don't break it, it's just as good. Okay, loop the loop, 6K, going in, running the pressure. That's actually kind of crazy that 6K like gives you so many frames that like if you even pretend to move, you get slapped around by that move. That's crazy. Because you can't like, I don't think you have to like commit to ducking. Ooh, speaking of getting commit though. Tries to go for it again. Big likey. All right, ouch. Oh, interesting. Ball gets the 1K. We're gonna block it out. 4-4-B.
Yeah, almost fuzzy ducked into it. Oh, gets the full crouch 3B.
Ooh,
that's dead.
Yeah. Gonna get put through the blender.
Spend that meter, use it. Although Sly is going to come into with a full bar and a quarter after this one. Cindy has none, but it's SoulCalibur. Cindy can probably build that bar.
One reversal edge would take it good.
Yeah.
Going for the
oh, jeez.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what the Oki's going to be. It's going to just be the standard pressure. Okay, just wait for the opponent to come in. Okay, sides.
Oh, wow, ducks under the throw.
Dude, that was so sick. That was so sick. Oh, man. Come on. Nice call out on the windsault. Just be like, get it the fuck out of the sky.
Oh, jeez. Roll forward, soul charge. But then just Lamau.
Proactive offense. It's just hard to get in, you know?
Yeah, your opponent can't hit you if you're hitting them.
That was pretty dominating. I'm gonna have to scream a little bit of mommy for that one. That was good. Just like being like, yeah, you know that string you like? No, get out of there. So cool.
All right, so Sly goes to random select, tries to get a different stage. We go to Sophie's home. Probably not really any different. Yeah.
This is like the same stage roughly, and like honestly, no ring out pressure really happened.
Okay, that hit went to the attack throw, but put him in the reverse direction. Okay, run up CS.
Oh no. Zonk. Whip. Okay, we're just like chill. Yeah. Oh, that traded.
That was
so good.
Yeah, that was strange.
Oh, what a duck. Dunk. Not dead. Ooh. Get caught rolling forward. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, good paying attention from Incendiate, noticing that Sly's trying to avoid a lot of these situations. Which, I mean, against Ivy, a lot of her Oki. Oh, 2-2 lethal hit. Never mind.
Damn. Don't.
Oh, blocks it.
Reset? Yeah. Keep those specials. Oh, mashing against them frames. Uh-oh. Picked up. Here we go. What's smokes? Oh, nice. Goes for, I think he's dead.
No, not quite.
Green. But that's still like 100 damage, so, you know, not bad. Ooh. Here we go, pressure on. Sly Tiger running it through. Uh-oh. Gains went the round. Great soul charge to cancel the critical edge. Rolling it up. Getting Foxy. Goes for the Oki. Going for the 3A and gets the low on the back turn.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that was a precarious situation that set up really well, being minus after the 3A, but leaving your back turn so you can use his Oki.
Yeah.
Well, Oki while standing,
but... Those, okay. Healing a lot of offense, but that might be dead.
Yeah, goodbye.
Maybe?
Thanks for playing again. Thanks for playing.
Goodbye, nerd.
Try again.
Yeah, Lamau. Okay, pressure's up, but let's see if Sly Tiger can maintain momentum throughout the map. Oh, but the back turn lethal hit with the 3P. That's hot. Oh my god, the reset! It's like you can kind of tell it's like, okay, I'm gonna fake out, I'm gonna buffer CS, and then I'm gonna knock him up. It's like, I got you with that crouch. Ooh, there it is again. Zonk. Okay, here we go. What's the Oaks? Word.
Yeah, Sly's still trying to disrespect Oki just a little bit, and it's some of the situations go, but I think again, Insidious kind of starting to counter it and is kind of getting onto it, so Sly's got a little bit more careful. Nice. Almost in the dead zone. Has to block it 3 times in a row.
Oh, he's just actually shitting on his guard gauge right now and staying safe by keeping him out. This is actually a brilliant game plan.
Blocks 1K. Ooh, getting her up. Sly gets in.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Sly going hard.
Yeah, good
The
conversion.
Tiger in, but Tigre gotta be ready to chill out pretty soon because, yeah, you know exactly what's gonna. Oh, no! Why? Ooh, back throw! Back throw! He did so much damage.
Yeah, back throw will do that.
Oh no, all the Ivy mates are out in chat. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Ooh, okay, good. Challenges the stance transition.
Duck, duck.
Ooh, good throw.
Uh-oh. Get the toes. Punch it out.
6AK.
Tricky, tricky. Oh, no.
Nice.
It's crazy. I feel like the wake up 2-2A is kind of like the secret sauce of this matchup right now. It's just really destroying some of the Oki that Oki wants to apply.
Wow. Wow.
You hop on the mic right now. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want no biased commentary. Oh, flopping over.
Yeah. No, yeah, but yeah, like that wake up 2-2A is like taking a note out of Zeph's book, just waking up with a risky option just to beat out some stupid shit. Is that
no? Oh no. Okay, no, not quite dead.
Oh, it's gonna hurt, but.
All right, here we go. Stomp. Oh, Superman! That hole!
That sidestep was so good.
That was super cool.
Yeah.
That was hella cool.
Good call from Sly on that. Okay, runs up, flops to avoid damage, but then gets messed up and takes damage, and then gets thrown out of whatever.
That was a CS, and you know it.
I mean, does any Ivy really mean to do a regular throw?
Yeah, no, none of them do. Bless. Okay, a little bit of tempo. 2-2A into some pressure, but good defense by Incendiate, being able to roll out of that situation instead of taking more L's. Okay, getting to go at the zoner in the house. Okay, goes for some. Damn.
Yeah, nice sidestep, avoids the back turn. B gets a good punish, takes that last round. This is could be it for Sly if he can't pull through this one.
He's got all the resources that both of them do.
Yeah, both of them got all the butter.
There okay. Interrupt. Run up, but he does technically. Oh, he just goes YOLO swaggins. Okay, here we go. Oh, what is going? What's happening? Oh, he didn't finish his plate. He didn't finish his plate. He's still hungry. He hungers for the flash. Okay, he's got chill. Okay, no, he doesn't have to chill. No, no chill. You're reversal edging. Okay, get splat. Okay, roll. Okay.
Oh, nice GI.
Gets in there.
1K.
Oh my
1K,
god!
bro.
And damn, that was actually really sick. Really good like feeling of the situation by just slowing it down right at the last second to keep it awkward.
Yeah, just altering the tempo just a little bit to kind of make Jordan's or Incendiate just kind of have to hesitate. Just 1K, go for the low, win it out. We take those.
Man, I know. Like Ivy's got the big titties, but you're playing against Sly Titty.
You are all correct. Oh, okay, curse stage.
Yeah, this is actually quite bad for Sly Tiger. He has even less reason to push his opponent directly against the edge of the wall. Although, you know, kind of seeing how Sly has been playing, I think he's actually going to be able to kind of outfox the Fox. But you know what? Not if you get woke up CS. Ouch. Nice block though. Hops post GI, bro.
Yeah, same thing. Use the hop, upset the tempo just a little bit. Makes him have to try and react.
Oh,
tried to throw off the Oki, but she was tech crouching.
Okay, trying to get in there, but 6A pushes out. Has to make his life really hard, but there we go. Big damage on the deck. Roll down. Nice. Oh, being Fancy Feast. Okay.
Oh, he tried.
That didn't work.
Yeah, he tried to call that out, but it didn't work. I guess
it only works against Windsalt, not against Wind Fury.
Yeah, I don't think she goes high enough.
No mountain high enough. Oy, ouch, that did so much damage. Okay, he woke up, choosing violence. Goes for Wind Charmer. We're immediately going to get Soul Charge. Out. No resources. Ooh. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay, they chilling. Big chilling. Oh. Okay, this is actually kind of scary. For both. Oh, what?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, but never mind. Yeah, because cancel's really good. But he's getting put a hole in the... Ay.
Alright,
Full charge.
Yeah, spin that meter.
Oh, that was interesting. No way. No way. Ah!
Yeah.
I thought. No
That's
way.
gonna do it though. I was like, yeah, I knew the first one wasn't gonna ring out, but yeah, that one I was like
they over nerfed her. Shut up. She just won Evo.
Bump.
All right.
Incendiate one UO with Ivy, so y'all
Here
can
we
do it too.
Okay, pressure's on.
Oh, he tried to go for Overwatch 3B.
Oh my
almost.
god. And it was right too. No. What Okay, doesn't get rung out. Okay, the madness begins. Winsalt? No, goes for the full A. Interesting.
Winsalt A plus B.
Okay, here we go. Full A's. Okay. So scary for Sly. Sly's gonna have to keep it together. Okay, punish time? Okay, get something. Ari goes in. Sly has to lock it out. 2-2A. Really frenetic pace right now. The trade. Jeez, Louise. Oh, what a step. Oh, he would have been guard crushed too.
The battle is over.
That was really good. Yeah, really good call out from Incendiate there. Taking the gamble, he was gonna go for the BB again. Probably assuming that Sly was like, all right, I think he's gonna duck to go for the full crouch 3B. So he did the 2-2 BB, and Incendiate did the countermeasure, and it worked. That was really good.
That was actually really awesome. Really well played under pressure too, because like that's a situation where like that little gremlin is all over your shit. Like you can't you fed him past midnight. It's your problem now. You have to deal with this.
Yeah, it's your problem now. It's reproducing madly and eating all of your plants and neighbors.
You know what's funny is that's a character in Multiverses. Like unironically, they put the gremlin in the game.
Fuck. That game is if anything else is kind of really cool. I think just for that, it's just the WoW character selection, which is the same reason like I appreciate Smash so much. Is that it's like that's what brings so many people in. Is that it's got such a big cast of like cool characters and all this stuff. And I mean,
so does Calibur. We have fucking Harumaru and like 2B.
Okay, but if you don't, 2B and Geralt, it did bring a lot of people in who had never really
played. That's like hella cool. Like,
yeah,
we have
that was
cool
really cool.
Characters.
But again,
they have silly characters.
Okay, but Smash has like cartoon horror.
Every
characters.
character. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm just
Smash
trying to
has Peach and Daisy and Samus.
I'm making a case for us Calibur players. We also have a cool game too.
We do.
Apparently as whiny as Smash, so we might as well, embrace the fact that we have cool shit.
I mean, hey, the people who made Smash made our game.
That is actually tragically true. All right. Yoshi 6 versus Toothpaste. Which round is this? This is going to be round
This is
numero...
semi.
Okay, so
yeah,
first to two. I.
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, the Yoshi Wong matchup is pretty interesting. Mostly because it's like Yoshi finds he's like, man, this guy's really annoying. He's poking me out. Let's see what we got though. Where's the fish, by the way? Is he dead?
That fool's at work. That fish is doing fish work. Whatever work fish do.
Whatever fish do.
Yeah, I don't know how to cover form on that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good joke, but I got nothing.
Yeah. But
we could talk about Ivy a little bit more, I guess. I'm pretty sure chat would like that.
I mean, we could, or we could.
Shout outs to Crazy J Word and Aqua.
Shouts out again to Incendiate for winning Evo in like such a really spectacular fashion. Because that was not an easy bracket, and Incendiate did some fucking work. And
and also played a character nobody thought was that good. Fuck that, get me on the mic. I mean, if you want to, you can get in here whenever you want, you lazy piece of shit. Jesus Christ.
Wait, can he? I don't know if he has a roll anymore.
He does. Oh, okay. I think he does. Wow, why did we remove it from him?
Well, either he might have left or I might have pruned a little bit some
Well,
point.
then you deserve not to be on the mic, you fucking traitor. All these people, these vultures, bitch about not being on the mic. They leave the servers. Like, get out of here, dude.
Also, while I'm at it, don't forget there's still some Matrino codes. Use them. All right, here we go.
All right. I'm just being mean. You know me. You're always welcome.
Bro, immediately throws that talisman and whiffs. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. He's got 4 more. But he wants to deal with the ankle problem.
Oh no!
Oh my god, it worked! I can't believe that.
Okay. He's still safe though.
He got hit by the.
I was like, oh no, he wished the big moves. And oh wait.
Okay. Shoot. Oh, he gets stopped on the toes. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, he has to be like. Yoshi 6 has to be kind of meticulous on how his approaches because this guy's buttons are freaking long, and it sucks for Yoshi because he's just like, man, he's just like just a little bit out of range.
Yeah, it's funny too because they both suffer from the problem of like minus on hit and stuff like that, where like their on hit frames are really not that good. But with Huang's range, it gives him kind of a little bit of advantage. So like Yoshi really has to work to get in and then run. You know
what? Sometimes you can just 4K on approach and they just die. They kill themselves on you, which is hilarious.
Okay, never mind. I don't understand this fucking game. I'm done. Every time I try to make sense, but some stupid shit happens.
No, but seriously, Crazy J, get in here. We can give Chunk a break.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm good. Well, I'm yawning occasionally, but I'm good.
See, he's all tired. He's sleepy. He needs his beauty sleep.
Tired from seeing children.
Oh, okay, sorry. That was hot, dude. Goes immediately to flee and smacks him in the gourd to tech jump over the low. Chef's kiss. Okay, getting picked up. Oh, yeah. That's nice throw. Keep those plus frames. Really stay on those plus frames. Oh, but doesn't kill, but goes for the Rudo B. Yep, splits.
Oh, the Twitch duck. Dodges the throw. Alright, soul charge from Toothpaste. Oh, good step. Yeah, Toothpaste is showing really good string knowledge against Yoshi.
Oh, hey, the sticky hand.
Yeah.
That's actually really tricky. You have to be careful about that because it does retract.
Yeah, retracts a little bit. Yeah, it's one of those ones where you have to make sure you just keep hard walking. And then, oh, okay.
Nice check out.
I think Toothpaste realized that too.
Wait. But it's... Well, how much meter did he have before? I don't tell. Well, whatever. He's got 2 sticks. That's all that matters. It was a Pyrrhic victory. Only I get to kill myself.
I guess, yeah, I don't know. That one was weird, but whatever. We'll see.
Yeah, I think that was just like a weird checkout, but sometimes you just leave the key in the room, I guess. All right. Plus frames, but immediately gets challenged by the soul charge. Okay, back to back. Here we go. Oh, nice anti-air. And have to deal with the pressure right here. Hey, nice G. All right. Oh. Going for the pressure reset. Really smart. Doesn't want to basically leave himself hanging. Okay. Tries to clap the hands. Ooh.
But -9 gang.
I promise you will not be forgotten.
All right. Well.
Yeah, I don't. Well, okay.
I think Jack called it right. He didn't need it because he was gonna get it for free anyway.
No, it's just like I'm going on my own terms, but then still,
you know,
it's whatever. It's whatever.
It's cool. I like that. At least it wasn't like Signia in the middle of Evo bracket where you're going for the kill. That was a little bit more embarrassing.
Oh boy!
I saw that highlight. I was like, oh man, I would have screamed if I saw that. Alrighty, here we go. A little bit more Yoshi flavored, but like it's kind of funny. I feel like Yoshi flavors are like nice, but 2-2-B is becoming more of a rare bird every time I see it. Like I don't really see it in a lot of contexts where it can actually kill. So a lot of the power of the 4A, A+B kind of like instant ring out is not really visible. That being said, Yoshi 6 is, for lack of a better term, probably not one of the more ring outy Yoshis. He's just more like, I'm just going to pressure and tempo you to like that, then you explode. Kicks. Okay, all right. Okay, nice. Moving along. Hey, gets the input correctly. So
nice
probably was here.
Trade, but Yoshi 6 still
Benny.
gets launched.
Still 6 to combo. Shout outs to Toothpaste. Brushing away the competition right there.
Sick conversion. Super
That was
sick.
actually like insane, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like super clean. Like to be able to have that heads up, that's pretty good. Go on, check your Discord. Uh-oh. I'm looking. I don't see nothing.
Who's yelling at me?
I don't know. Yeah, I think he wants in, but join the Discord yourself, dude. He's watching the tournament.
Did you send him a link?
No.
Oh, I didn't.
You know what the link is?
I don't think he does know where the link is.
Oh, man. I'm not going to go find it. I'm watching this match. All right, here we
3B
go.
launches. Backing away. Yeah, not want to screw it. Like, I'm not going to take that risk. 2-2B's annoying.
Oh, he just does it again. I have nothing but hate in my heart whenever Hongs do that.
Taya. Taya.
He's just like, hey, hey.
Taya. Oh, and he gets a lethal hit. Soul attack. Oh, tries to go for the untakeable throw. Alright. Yoshi soul charge back. He's like, I'll show you a soul charge.
Yeah. Here he comes. Oh, keep it full screen, though. Very respectful.
Bomp, bomp.
Full screen neutral from Yoshi 6. He's like, come to me, cut the koi.
Yeah, he has the life leave. Absolutely no reason not to. Use the green order. Gets like a little bit of health.
Oh! Gets dogged. Holds the mix. Good defense.
Yeah, try to go for the cheeky back turn mix up. And jumpy
Yeah.
hit. I don't even know what the condition for that is.
Oh my god, I'm feeling it. Yoshi C, I can feel it.
Yeah, I
Make
don't.
him whiff. Make him whiff.
I don't know. I don't think he's gonna have that luxury.
Do it. No, okay, never mind. Gets GI'd out of it. No more resources for anything cool. Okay, he's spending even more butter. Now we have a meterless Yoshi. He's got to get in there, though. He's running out of time. This man's got to get his ass in there. Oh my god, they're so close. He can't break through. Oh
Okay.
my god. Gets lamed out.
Yeah, that was really good patience from Toothpaste. Really coming in because yeah, I mean, Yoshi was trying to figure out what he could sort of do to come in there, and Toothpaste is like, nah, fam, not doing it.
That was actually pretty cool, though.
Welcome to the
So all right,
stage of
solid 2 from Toothpaste. They're gonna advance, and now they are gonna have to fight Sly in losers finals.
Tiger. Wow.
Slyest of titties.
The slyest of titties. You can't even see them. They're so small and so slippery.
Oh god.
Alrighty. Oh. General chat popping off a little. That's just GG's. Never mind. I'm waiting for him to come back. Where is he? Why would he dare leave this server? Why would you dare?
Probably got dad shit to do. I'm busy.
No. No excuses. We didn't.
Oh, I gotta turn off these servers.
Oh.
This cost me extra money.
What the? -9. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna losers finals. The first to 3. It's gonna be a long, grindy, painful set. I can only. I expect this to be really explosive. When I think of like momentum, these two are probably gonna beat the crap out of each other for like just like whole like 200 damage chunks at a time. I just can't imagine the brakes really getting on either of these trains. Just like, no, they're broken. We're going straight through. We're running through Bigpapachunk's house in the background.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Sly's been on a tear, kind of doing that as his game plan, and it's been working out pretty good so far. But I think Toothpaste is, I mean, just as a player in general, and I guess kind of with also Huang, can be kind of good at like making you have to slow things down using the talismans properly. So it'll be interesting, yeah, because maybe Toothpaste will just go all in, or maybe they'll try to slow things down. So far, it looks like the other.
Okay. Well, but now we're starting out slow, but it's the calm before the storm. You know the wind's coming. It's about to get real dusty up in here.
The storm brewing.
Okay, legs are getting chopped. It's kind of funny though, because like the poke equivalency test is not really equal here. One does like, you know, kind of like normal pokes, and the other one does like boom, boom, like nuclear explosions everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, Talon pokes are for slight framing advantage and lead-ins to mix-up transitions, but okay, gets the throw.
Ooh, great throw.
And yeah,
excellent 2A.
No to that fake transition on Oki. Alright, didn't go 2-, so only -1, so didn't really use that much health. Works out good for him. Ooh, goes the throw. Yeah, Toothpaste, yeah, just keeping it very simple. Just basically trying to not really let Talon get started.
He whip punished with the GI. What a king.
Sometimes if the brain's not working right.
That's your brain on Talon. I'm joking. I'm not even mean. All right. Ooh, double axe kick, but Mealy goes up. A great GI. Mealy uses the turn to get repositioned, though, and soul charge. Opportunity taken. Full screen, though. Very smartly done by Toothpaste, making sure that they don't engage with the wild beast that does 6 trillion damage each turn. Good patience. Now getting all the momentum back. No, I lied. The momentum's coming back inside Tiger's favor. Holding it down. A plus B plus frames. Wong just keeps mashing 2A counter hit. Oh. Okay, spicy. It has the green stuff. I mean, not the green stuff, blue stuff. I'm colorblind today.
Onto the Colgate.
I like the fact that he's using a little bit of the cinnamon flavored red stuff. Speaking of the red stuff, oh my god. Bonk.
Oh, booty slap.
Well, he's still going to get points. He's going to always... So, like, this is a really good choice for point generation because guard gauge is the most recoverable resource in the game. Once you start moving forward, you get it back. Yeah. So, every time he's going to get knocked into red, he's going to get another point. So, he'll have the econ if he happens to lose the next round. So, like, he can use this round to go pretty crazy. It might actually end up have to because this combo ain't ending. Oh, my god.
Yeah, bro, Talon wall combos are disgusting. Oh, good sidestep. Oh, there's two.
No, to punish. Yikes, yikes. Oh, the slow move, the slow roll. But again, the econ looking good for Wong.
Tried to catch with the auto GI, but Talon did, or Sly Tiger decided to do a slower option to beat it out. Just worked out. Okay, GI gets the lethal hit. We're going -9 gang now. It's all out. Gorilla time.
Yeah, it's all. Okay.
Konmai's feeling it.
Oh, well,
he can feel it now, Mr. Krabs.
There's 2 monkeys in the room right now. They both have full resources, but sure you can move forward. Damn, dude. Oh my god. Sly Titty. Looking good.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Toothpaste going in, looking for... I don't think that was a music change, or at least going for a stage change. We're going to the future.
The future.
Future where
Ivy's still
everyone's sad and no one understands what their point in life is.
I mean, yeah, well, all the humors are gone.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, 4,000 years, nothing changes. 3B raw out the gate. Let's go.
Yeah,
Bro.
Man. Dude, call out tit for tat, man. This is great.
Bro, dicks are out. Let's go.
Yeah. Jeez. Dude, who let the apes out of the cage? This is crazy. Oh my god. Yo, they just swinging. Okay, a little bit 2A. The one small respite from the absolute insanity that was the last like 30 seconds. Oh man, here we go. Nice. Changing in those.
Toothpaste managed to only go 0.
Nice. Okay. Boop boop.
Yeah, no lethal hit from it that time. Just throw. Ooh, good block on the low. Oh, tries to go for the throw, but Talon evades it.
Oh, axe kick doubled up. Goes for the hand of the gluey kind.
Yeah, slowing down the pace just a little bit.
I like the backstep out of that 1K though. I don't think this kills though. It does a little bit less than 30%, I believe.
Yeah, you're right. Just barely.
Oh, actually, I can see the little tip. Actually, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, soul charge, last ditch effort, but one hit away. But Superman. Okay, here we go. What? Dude, he got it. Oh my God, Sly. From the absolute brink of death.
Bro, that means
going in.
Literally, probably the scariest position in the game. Talon soul charge and your back's against the wall. Like,
Wow, Sly is just running a train wreck. Okay, you can't move. A little back throw though. Right in the tummy. Punish time. Oh, but not quite early enough.
Yeah, tried to go for lethal, but it recovers too quickly. Goes the Wind Charmer throw. Ooh, good tech on the Oki.
Oh, getting slapped.
Throw reset.
Okay, Oki, nothing. Wants that wall splat off of that I-12. He can feel it.
Yeah, that was risky.
He can taste it. He wants it. He won't get it though. Holding it on. Gonna string it again. 2-2-A whiffs, but he did it on purpose. He goes up immediately to Windsaw, just flies into. Godlike.
Good side step. 2-2-A. Oh, blocks.
Oh, okay, he's so close. He's so close. He's so close. But he's got to be careful because I can smell it. The reverse ring out might be coming.
Yeah, it might be one of those weird things where Hong might not have a good answer for blocking the Windsaw A because Talum.
Yeah. Oh, 2-2-A though gets the connection. Okay, Soul Charge gonna kick back, relax, chill out. Light tries to go for the super chase, but gets knocked out of it. Sly Tiger's down to that single wire. Ooh. Man, dude, I'm freaking out. Okay. One stick of butter for each. Pressure's on, trying to get some stage position. Backs off, doesn't want to deal with anything weird there. Okay. Oh. Jeez. Nice duck. Punish. Okay, block it out. Soul Charge. Really scared position. Back to the metaphorical spiritual wall that is the ring edge. But immediately going to get fenced into the middle of the screen. Goes for the absolute biggest brain back tech catch, but doesn't receive. Oh, it gets caught. Okay. Pull in. Block it out. Oh, jeez. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think that was a
Soul Charge back? Yeah.
Very bad series of unfortunate events. Series 1.
What? That was insanely unfortunate. Oh my god. Okay, safe pump. Oh, the armor.
And there's the auto GI working. There's the auto GI working as intended for Toothpaste.
That was insane. That was actually a crazy round. Like,
yeah,
what
that was a little nuts for a second there. That was
like
cool.
Back-to-back bonkers, just non-stop. Nothing normal.
Yeah, both of them playing like a mix between like super hyper careful 1 second, then just again balls out like the other to just try and get the kill. It was cool.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Oh, man. I actually like this matchup. I guess like it's not fun to play it because like playing against Talum is probably really stressful, but it's really strange how dynamic it is because like both these characters have like insane stance options like back to back, so it's just doing crazy shit to each other all the time. With a sticky hand, holds it in. Okay, plus frames. Tries to check, but good defense from Sly Tiger, just keeping it down. But it gets caught guarding. Toothpaste sniffing it out very quickly. Whew. Okay, getting close to guard break though for Sly Tiger. And now going to the next round with not that much guard gauge.
Yeah, Sly had to block a lot. Ooh, nice 4 plus B. Goes the combo, gets the counter hit back turn B. Extends the combo to do a blood damage.
Okay, the boots.
1 TK hold.
Really good 2A there, actually. Oh, great duck, but Teabag once too many frames. Oh, you gotta be careful. That string is hoary, and he's getting caught by the back turn shenanigans.
Damn, Toothpaste is going ham this game. Oh, tries the overkill to mess up. All right, Toothpaste is already up 2 games, bro.
Yeah, Toothpaste is running a train, but it is a Sly Tiger. Sly Tiger can just steal momentum and be like, "Hi, you thought you were winning." But there we go. Here it is, opportunity. Goes for a tempo shot. That delayed D. They handed that string. Okay, 2-2-A going in. Goes for the slide. Crazy.
Yeah, went for trying to get a whip punish that would have killed, but that's gonna air hit too.
He wins.
Yeah, I think that was death either way because I think it does extra damage if it gets air hit. And Sly just decided to cancel.
That was really smart. Yeah, it's like Toothpaste said something bad on Twitter. Alright, nice throw. And again, drag him into the gallows. But nice riposte. Goes in with the I-12, smacking the back. He knocked up. Gonna get some extra damage.
Oh.
Is this kill?
This dead. This one went for the lethal hit.
Yeah, I think it has done so, yeah.
Yeah, smart. Good use of resources.
Yeah, once in a game opportunity.
2-1 for toothpaste. That no losers final. Well, okay,
Yeah,
okay. They just went to
we ain't
stage.
done yet.
They went to character select, so it's good. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, character select, music change.
Yeah.
This is where Sly Tiger pulls the ultimate move and is like, hey, I want player one.
Rochambeau, T.O. Okay. So we get this stage change. We're going to guide UIO.
The stage starts out so quiet and then pops off so loudly. It's crazy.
Okay, immediately goes for the aura, but then gets punished for it. Oh, lethal hit.
The boots. Damn,
Feet.
that
Feet.
yeah, I know. Feet, jury. Oh no! Ooh, crazy pace already. Okay, we get checking it back. What was that? Was very ambitious from Sly Tiger.
Yeah, it's not quite a whip punish if he goes in the stance.
Uno A, slowing it down. Punch those plus frames. Wow, that kick just ducked underneath that high. Damn. Oh, that's it. Not quite. One more mix. The tiniest of mixes. Oh, and he can't get back in. Just gets zoned out.
3 is weird like that. Like, it's a whole bunch of hits, but it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage.
Ooh, great position for toothpaste. Okay, never mind. This is looking real bad. Okay, mid, low, mid, just chilling. Again with the strangs. Wow, just guessing. Really great on offense. Slight Hitty doing a crazy job here.
Nice 6-6B whiff punish on the big spin.
Like that A plus B was like insanely good.
Yeah.
Like shout outs to Sly. Sheesh. Nope, not quite the whip punish we're looking for. Ooh, we're gonna get that big kick. Picked up, but
The Loba goes for a throw on punish, I guess. Alright, soul charge, keep telling him to pressure against the wall, but she rolls out of it. Okay, good GI.
ooh. Okay, okay. Takes a yellow card. Ah, there it is. Nice punish.
Target.
Get caught.
But can't get out from that far away.
Oh no. Is this another another Sly dream? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Please, Lord.
Attack, yeah.
Please, Korean Jesus. Please spare this man. Oh, he blocks the low, but he gets right up into the rest of the string and dies. And Sly Tiger comes back from literal death.
Bro, Talon, bro. Talon was so sick, bro.
Oh my god.
9B challenges like a madman. Okay, use the frames. Throw lethal hit. Still in soul charge. Gets lots of damage. Soul charge again. Good. Or no, he wasn't soul charge the first time. I'm just an idiot. Oh, but she's still able to get out of that even though the last one was a break attack.
Oh my god. One more poke. Goes for the sequence. Oh my, that was sick. That was the sickest one all of my life. That was actually nuts.
Yeah, Toothpaste tried to saw she avoided it, tried to recover and do an option real quick, but it wasn't quite enough. Sly was able to take that one just barely. That was pretty good. Okay.
Sly is living on a prayer.
Sly's looking kind of nice. Toothpaste also looking really nice.
Oh man. Okay, pressure's on. Wow, jeez, taking matters of own hand. Look at this. It's like the round one. It's like, Jesus Christ, chill, man.
Toothpaste applying the pressure, screwing in just a little bit. I think this doesn't want Sly to get started at all. Just like, you know what, I'm done. I want to win this. I want to keep going. I want my shot at that money. Okay, good duck. Throw punish back. Yeah, Sly doing a good job of just Smokebox isn't really. Okay. Okay, that was a good react.
Yeah.
And call out. Wow. That was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That was just a straight up call. I was like, no, you're gonna do this, and I'm not gonna allow you to. Straight into red ore. Okay. Downward your health bar go. Okay. Oh, here's the splat. GI. Oh, just give a lethal hit off of that, thankfully.
Oh my god.
Keeping the pressure. Okay, good set from Slide. Drops. Confirm.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Bro. Just runs over. Slide Tiger like it's nothing. Jesus Christ.
Toothpaste is like, no, I'm tired of playing against
I'm tired of this shit.
Tired.
Yeah.
Tired of this
that
guessing
was impressive.
hell. But yeah, so damn good shit. Yeah, Sly was giving him a run for his money, but Toothpaste pulled through from that one. I mean, the last game made it look pretty convincing. But yeah, you watch the rest of it, and Toothpaste was fighting for their life.
That's crazy, man.
All right, but good job to Sly for taking third, and Toothpaste is going to advance to fight the big baddie themselves.
And Cindy is just chilling. Is like, I've been here before.
I've been sitting on the mountaintop, waiting for
with
someone to
my mountain of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, sitting on Mount McNugget.
Mount McNugget.
Mount McNugget. Waiting for someone to challenge my McThrone.
Someone draw this shit. It's like
Cindy like in the Ivy outfit and just
Cindy in the Ivy outfit, just like leaning on the hand, looking bored as shit on a mountain of chicken McNuggets. This is so king shit right here.
Just throwing sauce packets at would-be challengers. I accept this AU as canon. Okay, we're taking a slight break. Today needs a little bit of time. Probably still trying to wake up a little bit. So, again, we have Summer Jam coming up this weekend. We have no idea who's streaming it and when, but we'll try and tell you on Twitter as soon as we find out. In September, I don't think there's much going on, at least in terms of like big events. I know NYC at NLBC New York, they'll be having a monthly at some point. I think still maybe not this month, but at least next month. Same with NorCalibur. We'll be having this SoulCalibur monthly Umu on a specified date later. I haven't had time to talk to the venue people and figure out what date I can do it on. So I'll let you know on that one as well. And then the mix-up in Lyon, France, happening in the beginning of October. East Coast Throwdown. The Winter Jam dates the NEC dates are out, right?
Yeah, NEC is like early December, I think.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah,
let me check.
So I think
NEC 2022.
Yeah, I think the dates for NEC are also out. Again, shouts out to Big E for also treating SoulCalibur so well throughout like its entire lifespan. Big E has been such a good support of us, and I cannot state that I clicked the wrong button, smash, and now the bracket's gone.
Oh no, you destroyed the bracket.
Yeah, well, oops, I destroyed the bracket. I guess no one wins. We're over later.
Yeah, December 9th to 11th.
Okay, December 9th through 11th. So those are the next big events. So if you are in the area, have the money, willing to travel to go play, SoulCalibur is still going out there. We're still here, so keep playing this game.
And you can play SC5.
It's also done. Oh yeah, the SC5 will also be at NEC.
I want to see Blue win like SC5 again.
Well, it's probably hard because Link and whatnot's gonna be there too.
You can beat up Ninja Guy. Why not? He's actually the reigning champ, so I'd be pretty scared.
That's true.
That shit's broken.
Yeah, he does play the best character in the game. Whew.
All Viola bracket, yeah. Oof, really want to see that.
Oh boy.
Taquito shows up. Walks with the partisan, claps him on the shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, also don't forget the Matcherino still up. We got that going.
We have codes left. You
yes,
guys
we
being
do.
Naughty. Oh my god, we've only drained 6 codes this entire time. you guys relying on the good graces of Revan, Konmai, Max, and Socrates to do the job for you?
Man.
And if you guys press the button as much as you guys liked Ivy, we'd be like totally good.
If you use up all the codes, we'll retweet the Sophidia pic.
I already did.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, you could retweet it.
Yeah, maybe they're too afraid to follow you, but maybe they'll fall for me.
Yeah, they'll fall for you. They'll be like, "Ah, shit, he's really serious."
Then again, anyone who's actually been paying attention to my Twitter realizes that it's mostly just Hololive fan art. But also, quick shouts out. I got 2 donations to the Parsec Fund, one for $25 and another for $50.
Bless.
Yeah, again, okay, PayPal uses real names, so I'm not gonna shout them out. But if you were the 25 or the $50 donation, thank you so much. That's another 75 into the pot. That's like another 2 months worth of Parsec. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, as long as I have money in there, I'll keep going until something else I gotta do kind of happens. But yeah, thank you.
Because NetPlay sucks. Or at least honestly,
sucks.
NetPlay doesn't suck per se. I think
NetPlay
for some people
sucks.
it's okay, but nah, I mean it depends. But from a production standpoint, NetPlay is awful.
Yes.
.Calibur is nobody's ever liked .Calibur. No commentator likes .Calibur. Nobody likes that shit. It's just it's like erratic.
Fuck?
Nobody knows what happens. What happened?
I am now getting emails from Discord on highlights of people talking in the Discords I'm in.
Oh no.
I don't like this.
Oh.
I don't like this. This is not, I mean, this is something I can easily just ignore and but I don't what is the, what, why?
I wonder if I'm getting a Discord email like that. I don't think I have that featured enabled, and if I did, it would probably be really depressing.
It should. I'll have to check because it means definitely Discord rolled out some new some updates, so it's definitely different. But yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't think that's the sauce. There's Discord. You've done a lot of pretty good things, and you've got the idea basically right. There's not too much you need to sort of change, but
you don't have to tell me about shit that I skipped on purpose.
Yeah. Or shit that I already saw.
I'll end this in no time.
Alright, so here we go on our big grand finale. Toothpaste going for the nightmare in this one.
Oh. Interesting. I mean, I've seen this pick before. It's not bad. I mean, you play at equivalent ranges. You both play gargantuan size.
Yeah.
And you don't have to really worry that much. Well, you have to worry about CS under pressure, but you don't have to really worry about it disrupting your offense too much.
Yeah. It could also just be just the different character pick versus this in general. Just kind of helps reset the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because some players play like that where it's just the character switch isn't necessarily match dependent. It's just my other characters I just don't play well. Oh, okay. All right. Well, the mental's out.
The setup is there and ready to go. Damn. Okay, toss him awesome. I always think that he's throwing that pizza on the ground for some reason. I don't like this pizza. I didn't. Oh, jeez. Okay, I talked about CS. I'm an idiot. It's applicable no matter what. Oh, and SS. Damn, dude.
No just frames. SMH.
Grip trying to damage.
Kidding.
Real talk. Oh. Well, Big Whip's getting punished big time.
I'm making
Goes
fun
to
of
the reset mid.
that one tweet Jordan made. Okay. Goes to the vertical Oki, gets rolled out of. Ooh, just barely blocks out of the stance mix-up.
Okay, pancakes for breakfast, just like Papa Chunk wanted.
Always.
AJ, okay. Oh, that 3K combo was actually the sauce.
Yo.
That was actually cool. What
That
the
was
hell?
pretty good, yeah. Very calculated gameplay coming out from both of them. They're really thinking about what they're doing kind of hard.
Hard, but also fast. They are pounding each other like crazy.
Okay, that Twitch.
Dude, he used the fuzzy from turning the butter to Twitch duck the throw. What an absolute Chad. Oh my god. Okay, he's blocking it out. You got caught stepping. That was not a vertical. The man. Chuckles the clown. Okay, he's gonna get picked up though. I think he might be dead. Ooh, he done.
Yeah, this is a vertical, but the sword is also huge, so it's also not a vertical.
Zonk.
The diagonal angle. Haha, I got you diagonally.
Oh, the 6-6 kill? No, not quite. But the dream will still live on. Still has terror charge. Punished. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Do it again.
Boom. That was so cool. Okay, but he's got to be careful. Don't get too...
Lamau, you fool. You absolute fool. You challenge the flying kick.
Oh, God. Toothpaste, you're the best. That was amazing. Okay, here we go. Kick him out.
Oh, wow. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out.
Nightmare top 1, boys. N1 mare.
6-6 kill.
That was so sick, dude. I think that was the most like that was one of the coolest nightmare rounds I've seen in my life. We got to see everything. We got to see funny juggles. We got to see 6-6 kill. We got to see drop kick, retrack, and hit the punish. Oh man, nothing else could.
I mean, it didn't really like necessarily retract. I just think because of the hit priority, it's just whatever button Incendiate pressed, like their hand went into it, and it just killed.
Yeah, well, he went for I think like he buffered like full crouch 1B or something, and it just rose into it. As bam, exploded. This is beautiful. Everything was great about that. I couldn't be happier.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, we're back to normal though. Here we go. Time for some IV pressure. Keep pushing it in.
Cindy and be like, don't get too excited. You're still having to play me.
Like 5 more times at minimum. One of the best REs in the game right there. Against not one of the best REs in the game, but that one worked. K option, the little nickel and dime, but it doesn't matter. Got your turn and is able just to press the advantage. Good. Woo, wow, nice 6-6B. Just catching the full screen. Oh, big drill into the wall. I lied.
Almost, yeah. Just barely missed it.
Oh, double GI and insists on doing the A+B twice in a row. Really crazy play. Getting rewarded by big dividends. Get the stomp. Look at all that damage. What the hell? Jeez, chill. Okay, slap across the chest. Bonk. All right, Dexter Prepper. You ready for this? No, I guess not. Yeah, wow. That'd be it.
Oh, I thought the regular combo would have killed because I thought it was going to wall splat, but no, I guess I have to spend the meter. It's fine. You still got a bar, and any usage of meter that wins you the round is worth it.
You missed your chance for mercy.
Even if it's suboptimal, it's still technically worth it.
Yeah. Okay, lows. Block it out. Give him the chuckles. Ooh. Uh-oh, back turn. Gonna get fenced in towards the ring edge. Goes through some interesting reset style, Oki. Is this the dream? No, it doesn't. He's able to tech in the right direction. Oh, nice. Punish. Here we go. Almost gets the wall splat. Nice stance transition.
It's like the third or fourth. Oh, it kills!
Oh.
Yo, drilled!
That was a really good backstep catch. Actually, brilliant timing catch. Yeah. Tries it again for the memes. I respect. Okay, big boobule. Okay, it's slowing it down a little bit. Tries to go for the throw. Okay, chill. Oh my god, eating the meter. Okay, gets caught though. Watch your toes. What's the Oki gonna look like? It's probably gonna be blue stuff. Nope, nothing. You guys go for more purple stuff. Reset. Tries the Oki again. Oh, the dodge! I love the idea. I love it. I love how like reckless.
Yeah. No, that was.
Toothpaste is playing.
That was actually a pretty smart action too, because it covered a lot of really good options that Ivy chose to use to stop an approach. All right, tries to drill in the face. Oh, full crouch 3B. And
I think that's dead. Yeah.
That should be dead.
Yeah,
that's good. Should take that first round. Yeah.
Well, it's game 2, so.
Oh, well, I'm tired.
It's okay. You're allowed to be tired.
Now, your punishment for this.
All right.
As he yawns in the back. Okay.
More 6-6B. Oh,
Oh,
there's a
no.
row on the GI again.
Okay, mid-screen nightmare right here. Oh, yeah. Blocks the mid though. Big pop. Tries to go for some pretty ambitious Oki, but gets nothing out of it. And right now, Incendiary is zoning with the lows, and then immediately is like chucks out the throws, like haha.
Yeah, it's a really good option because it's
Oh,
it's having to force Toothpaste to play a lot riskier because Toothpaste can't use the AGA and so the high options to stop stopping. It has really good range.
I think the 6B opener gambit is gonna stop working now. I think
Oh boy.
there's wall
boy.
splat. Ugh, while we sort of sit here for this long combo. Oh, goes for the reset. Okay, Soul Charge kicks out. Melee zone some more. Oh, big brain, but not going to get anywhere.
Didn't step it. Didn't need to apparently.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, not gonna kill, but gonna get the resources needed to carry on the pressure.
Oh jeez. Use those plus frames.
Like he was backturred. It was just like, well, we'll just like wall rising A. Why not? Huh. Ooh. A lot of these verticals, like it kind of like in raw neutral, before like pressure has been established, have not been really finding their mark. So let's see if Incendiary is going to capitalize on this trend. But right now, the Horis are coming out, and there's and under pressure, 6XB, you done. Ooh, big slap across the head.
Okay,
Mids.
slap.
Okay, good blockies. Chuckles the clown. Kid's getting the hell swept. Looking like Tekken pre-patch, you know?
Oh, good dog, the 6-6K.
Yeah, here we go. Whoa, goes for the reset into the CS, but finds nothing, but doesn't matter. Just catches the duck again. Rolls it up. The 6BB, nice and clean. Okay, Soul Charge.
Everyone's seeing a lot of meter. Incident immediately spends theirs. Oh, 6B whiffs. Oh no.
Oh no, good night, sweet prince. Okay, he's getting harassed. Nice use of the sheesh.
And that should be all she wrote.
Yeah, that was it. She wrote murder, actually.
Yeah, she wrote and then did the murdering.
Yes. Hot Agatha Christie.
Okay. Well, I guess Ivy could be old enough.
All right, well, I think we might see a character change. I feel like, well, if Toothpaste gets the offense, I think it's completely 100% viable. It just seems like when it gets to the scramble situation, the windows of opportunity are shrinking more and more and more every time.
Yeah, I think they're doing a really good job with the character. It's just the slight adaptation to some of the things that Incendiary is doing is just sort of needed. And it should be good. So because I think the character is definitely working out.
Yeah, I definitely think that the pace of the game is played and the options to like basically play as big as Ivy are the exact right call. You don't want to try to nickel and dime this character, but it's feast or famine right now, and right now it is looking real dry.
Oh, does get the whiff punish anyway.
Oh,
Tried to go for the carry, but it was a little bit too far.
yeah. Oof. This is B, but it immediately gets checked right there. Yeah, when you get that health deficit, it just seems so difficult to get it back unless you get that straight hit that facilitates the rest of your offense. Ooh, and these highs are just getting blasted out of the water left and right. But there we go, good whip punish. Gonna catch back up pretty soon. Nice drill. Doesn't commit to the whole thing, but that's fine. Tip hit was kind of unexpected.
I also think part of the problem with that low is that it's -12, so Nightmare doesn't have anything to really punish it.
Yeah. Oh, the cursed life. This is looking really dire for Toothpaste. The running out of the. Oh no. It's looking like the tube's almost end. You gotta have to squeeze from the bottom now to get the rest of the juice out. Oh no! Ow! Ow! That's not gonna die, but we getting pretty close. Rolls forward though.
Oh, it just whips.
Yeah, I mean, she's still crouching. Nice throw. Gonna start his comeback from there, possibly.
Nice
Yay!
Yeah, I don't think this scales enough.
No, I think the goose is cooked.
Indeed it is. Nice, tasty, and plump.
Yum.
But yeah. No, that was Incendiate just plays that really well.
Yeah,
again,
that was brutal.
I mean, there's
awesome.
There's some pretty good nightmares out in New York, so I definitely understand how Incendiate would be really pretty well understand and well versed in that matchup, and have a really so pretty good handle on it. But I think it was a good pace. I mean, Nightmares when a Toothpaste like old or sort of mains from sort of earlier. I mean, again, Toothpaste plays like every character in the game, so I think the character pick was good, and I think they were doing a lot of right things. It's just Incendiate's good, and was just making a lot of the better calls.
Well, a lot of strong defensive choices for sure. Like like whenever you see strings get punished, it's just like, yep, that is sometimes the stronger player in a lot of situations, especially with how big Ivy pays you off for that, because you can't really rest your laurels on be like, okay, well, I'm gonna get my turn back from SoulCalibur. It's like, no, you gotta like make sure that they're eating nothing but crow every time they're just like, well, I'm gonna go for this option that has some counterplay to it. It's like,
yeah, it gets some it can be sort of difficult, but Toothpaste played really, really well, and they're gonna go out in second for this tournament. Slide Tiger in third, and for another week, Incendiate is your champ for Wednesday Night Fights this week for episode 32. So congratulations to him. Again, they'll be splitting a little bit of this metronome pot, which is currently sitting at 139.25. There are 13 codes remaining, chat. If you are fast, you can be able to use those codes before Konmai is done paying everyone out. But you gotta be quick, because Konmai's good at this.
I press button good in Maturino, not good in game.
I mean, press lots of button in game, not necessarily good button.
Yeah, a lot bad button. Like not ducking.
Oh boy, but yeah. So again, big shouts out to Revan, Just Call Me Max, and Socrates for donating all those funds. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you to everyone who donated the Parsec fund for the 25 and the 50. Very much appreciate that as well. Thank you all so much. Yeah, and if you missed any of the action, any of the matches, or want to watch them again, don't forget I upload all my VODs to my YouTube channel. It's just Bigpapachunk there as well. You can find all of previous WNF VODs. You'll find the VODs for both the team tournament and the bracket for EVO. I'll also be uploading the VOD for the first of 10 between Linkors and Boom up there. Hopefully tomorrow as well. Depends on my upload and how much time and some of the stuff it takes. But yeah, no, it was a good night. Thanks to everyone who came out and played in bracket. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to my commentators, BeanieThuggish and Konmai. Very much appreciate it.
Yay! Yeah. And in spirit, Crazy J. I'm pretty sure he was fiending to get on the mic, but we were too busy playing and watching.
Busy talking shit. But yeah, so yeah, big shouts out and thank you all so much. That was a lot of fun. So don't forget again, this weekend is Summer Jam happening. I have like no info. I don't even know what day SoulCalibur's even on.
What, for NEC?
I mean, no, for Summer Jam. I'm assuming Saturday pools. I could be wrong. Are they starting on Friday?
I have no clue, Reno, my dog.
Okay.
We'll see.
So for those of you, again, Summer Jam is happening this weekend, SoulCalibur will be on it. Pay attention on Twitter. Go follow Big E Gaming so you can keep updated on that, and we'll try and retweet out the info. Pools will either be Friday or Saturday. There should be a stream for some of it. Top 8 will almost definitely be streamed. Oh,
Furby's going to be there.
Oh, okay.
Arturo's going to be there, so probably him. I would imagine.
I'm not surprised. Furby's one of the goats.
He's the homie, man. We're going to play on overclock setups, my dog.
Yeah, I was saying, is he going to set up the 480 hertz?
The 480 hertz like caliber. I mean, we could have went to that. We were too lazy because we were so tired.
Bro, I would go to that in a heartbeat if I had like $20,000 to get all those setups and shit.
Yeah, well, fuck. I would go there if I had PTO. Honestly, when I blew it all on Evo. But shout outs to all. I'm not sure who else is commentating, but I know Carbon Clive got confirmed. So at long last, Clive getting on a major. So I'm prepared to be soothed into hype
Yes.
But really excited to just, Summer Jam and NEC, like, in some ways was my pathway to Evo, so to speak. So it's nice to see everybody else getting a shot at it for a change, as well as Summer Jam was really fun. I really wish I had infinite resources and time to go to every single possible Caliber event, because the community is amazing and the game is still thriving. And even though I'm salty for like literally 3/4 of the entire event because I'll go 0-2 every time, yeah, it's hella cool.
Yeah,
So,
it's. I mean, yeah, it's definitely one of the Big E events are definitely like on my bucket list. Like events I want to go to, but again, traveling is expensive and it's kind of difficult, and it sucks that everything's on the East Coast. We only really have one out here, but it is what it is. So no, my next big project I want to go to is definitely Combo Breaker, but we'll see what the future holds. But for now, the future holds another Wednesday night fights next Wednesday. So if you want to join the bracket, be sure to follow me or at NorCalibur on Twitter. I retweet out the bracket link when it gets posted live every Monday. You can also follow LevelUp Lives on Twitter as well, as they're the ones who create the bracket. And yeah, this is an open tournament to anyone. We do use Parsec, so that's sort of the only caveat, but that also means you don't have to own the game on your PC. So even if you're a console player and you have a decent enough PC, you can totally join us. Just join us, go in the Discord, and then in the guidelines and rules channel, there's a tutorial on how to set up your Parsec properly if you've never done it before. And it's pretty easy to use. Doesn't quite work out for everyone. Kind of depends on your connection and distance, but it's always worth a shot because it's a free tournament. So yeah. All right, who we going to? I don't think the fish is even home, so I don't know if I can send you all to them. I'll probably send you somewhere else. And
yeah, fish ain't home. We're just gonna have to drop it on some unsuspecting fool. Who is the unsuspecting fool? There's Solo Assassin, who win quits on me. Carly, I don't know what the hell their thing is. No cam streaming for. I don't know, man. I mean, Solo Assassin is probably the pick.
I mean, I can send you them. I can send you back to Level Up doing Guilty Gear Strive for Series E Season 2. Blue God's playing Runeterra.
Blue should play Caliber.
Blue should play. Yeah, let's do that. Let's raid Blue and you go yell him to play Caliber.
You'd be rude to him.
Yeah.
Even though he would body all of us in an instant.
I mean,
it was crazy, man. Like I literally didn't want to play Aswell after watching him play offline. I was just like, wow. You just have to be just smarter than your opponent to play this character sometimes.
All right, cool. All right, Slide Tiger Semi Pools should be on Saturday for SoulCalibur. So if you're planning on watching or doing BE stuff for Summer Jam, I think pools are on Saturday. We'll confirm that hopefully sort of later, but you can start to plan for that if you want to watch them. All right, well, I'm going to raid Blue. Y'all go say hi to him, encourage him. He has mentioned he wants to get back into SoulCalibur, so be nice to him, because Blue was extremely helpful during Evo and really helped to make sure those pools run. So Blue gets happiness, but also bully him.
Bully Blue in the kindest way possible.
Yeah, be nice to him and then bully him and then be nice to him again.
Yeah,
in that order.
And that maybe you can hold a bully card in your hand. You could do the nice and then bully, or you could be like Julie and just bully. Anyway.
All right, everyone. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Later. All right. Well, I think we're gonna have to make a rule, Papa Chunk. It's getting spicy in general, chat.
Oh boy.